see it. Share it out. Oh, here it is. Morning, everybody come in here. I want to share it out. I want to say nobody. Make sure everybody got a chance to catch it. You feel what I'm saying? Real quick. Real quick, I ain't gonna make this long. But it's just it's aggravating a lot because that's as a people the stuff we just not paying attention to. It's gross. It's really sad. It's really sad. You know, Barack Obama, a lot of y'all think since Barack Obama became president, we made it. We made it, huh? What Barack Obama did for Chicago? Not a damn thing, because he don't care about you. What has Oprah Winfrey done for Chicago? Nothing. She don't care about you again. But you think we made it. Bill Cosby was somebody when I growed up, showed us that black people could do better. Do you see any shows like that on TV now? No. And what they did to Bill? They destroyed Bill Cosby's legacy. Destroyed it. Over the same thing the rest of them doing. But Bill Cosby is something different. And see, here's my thing with us. That's something stuff that gets me wrong. Every time I turn around, y'all talking about Trump. Trump don't control nothing. Neither did Barack Obama, who once again was not for us. Chicago was worse while Barack Obama spent his 8 years in office. Worse, Chicago was, where he's supposedly from. Chicago was worse while he was in office. But y'all still want to sing and have banners for Barack Obama. Fuck that nigga. Word, I'm going to tell you that. Straight up. He did nothing for you. Don't care nothing about us. He don't care nothing about us. Let me tell you, y'all still think we made it, right? Y'all still think we made it. What's happening, pimp? Y'all still think we made it. While Tracy Ellis Ross was getting $200,000 an episode. White girl on Big Bang Theory, $2 million. Huh? $2 million. You know, they parade Puff Daddy and the rest of them fucking clowns. They parading Puff Daddy around. He's sitting here, Ciroc. He don't even own that. He don't even really own that. Once again, machine, not him. He don't own it. They just use him for a puppet. The same thing with Jay-Z when he told y'all he owned that basketball team. We don't own any sports teams. But yet we play all the sports. Can't nobody fuck with us in basketball or football, but we don't own a team. Talk to me. What's wrong? And this is a disconnect. Nobody sees a problem. We play all the sports, football, basketball. We don't own nothing. Most of them football players are broke. Basketball players, broke. They don't have nothing. Broke. Not a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out. But yet, y'all still think we made it. We haven't made nothing. Those people, they parade around a bunch of clowns and they give a bunch of dumb niggas money. And soon as they get a little money, they feel like they got to hang on to the other people to keep their money. Like Chris Rock, Coon. Chris Rock, I have no love for him. I won't do nothing. I have no, not Chris Rock. I take it back. Chris Tucker. The one, remember the one who was on Friday? Straight up, they already said that he said his people thought that he shouldn't do another Friday because it would be a step back doing an urban film. This nigga then got a little money. Now he can't do something for us. He couldn't do a movie that we love. But he will jump on anything for them folk and do whatever clown and buck dancing they want him to do and act a fool as long as they cut him a check. But to come over here and do something for us, for your people who look like you don't want to do that. That would tarnish your brand. The coonery is real. The coonery is real. But yet you see all these rappers and all these people with all this bread, they don't be they don't be trying to do nothing. They associate with them other folk. They don't want to be around you. They don't even want to associate with you. And then we need to stop acting like Trump's our biggest problem. Trump, everybody, y'all kill me, keep talking about, what'd you think Hillary Clinton was going to help you? You think she was going to be any better? Do you know what Hillary Clinton has done Do you know what the Clintons have done? That's why a lot of black people voted for Trump. Lesser of the two evils. You don't even know what's going on. That's why you're saying that. You're not even aware of what Hillary and their track record and all the people that's died behind her and her husband. Nobody's thinking about that. You ain't thinking about it. Exactly. We won't have it because he thinks it's a step back doing an urban film. A step back doing something with his people. You see what I'm saying? Doing something with his people is a step back. And a lot of them think like that. They won't be around an average everyday cat like me or you. We're peons to them. But they'll go and buck dance and smile for the camera and put their name on sneakers and all that when they don't, they getting a percentage, a small percentage. Ain't even nothing about nothing. Bill Cosby. If Bill Cosby made 10 million, you see, what's that guy name? Oh, I can't think his name. The white guy who wrote all that stuff. If Bill Cosby made 10, he made 100. Believe that. If Bill Cosby made 10 million, that white guy, can't think his name right now. If Bill made 10, he made 100. Guarantee that all day long. I tell you, Tracy Ellen Ross, she's like one of the primetime sitcom TV joint. She's like one of our head actors besides Scandal. 200,000 episodes. The white girl on Big Bang Theory, that dumbass show, 2 million. And that's across this is stuff that's going on across the board. You see these black celebrities buck dancing and acting like it's all good, but they ain't telling you the real. They ain't telling you what they got to go through to just get some crumbs that fall off them folk table. They buck dancing and being coons for crumbs. For crumbs to fall off their table and to lead their people into destruction. To tell their people, it's okay, people, we made it. We good. We're okay. You know what I mean? These celebrities that do all this stuff, they do, these football players, basketball players, they'll jump on all this shit with the people, but you ain't looking at, you run up and down the basketball court, you run up and down the football field, their football field, they had them guys, they was getting brain issues. And the average football player was broke 2-3 years, ain't playing in the league no more. Was broke 2-3 years not playing in the league no more. Broke. Linemen and all that, broke. Them boy ain't getting no money. And them boy can't go in that press box. Me nor you can go in that press box. I just want to see if we are, and this is my thing, we can take some of this power back. Let's stop playing in football games. Let's quit all the football teams. Let's quit all the basketball teams. Let's quit all of it and let them have it. Keep it. Until we own some shit, we don't want to know part of it. Keep it. It ain't nothing without us. You don't see that. But you're going to sign up. You're going to coon on with them. And you're going to do what they say do because you need to be separated from us. You feel like getting accepted by them and getting you a few coins put you somewhere different. But no, at the end of the day, they'll take it all back from you because you're still a nigga. See, your problem is y'all think you get a few coins, you're not with us. You're with us. Dummy. I don't watch football. I don't watch basketball. I stop. It's like looking at the cornfield and looking at all the niggas pick corn and the white folk over in the press box. I don't watch that. I don't watch that. How you watch that and you don't own nothing? How you watching that and we don't own shit? How is it even important for you? How do you even care about that? When you're looking at them run up and down the field, they broke 2-3 years later. Jerry Jones and them living good. Their family is wealthy. There is no black wealth here. We can't get wealthy. You understand that? You know how many white, I tell you what, pull the statistics up of the black families and how many black millionaires and pull up how many white ones. Numbers are staggering. See, nobody will get to the root of the problem. Everybody just want to say the angry black people, this, that, nah, no. I'm angry with the lies, with the malarkey. Like, we have not made it nowhere. Okay? As long as we run up and down football fields and basketball courts for breadcrumbs, we ain't made it. As long as y'all still talking about what team is I don't have no team anymore. So the Patriots, that's them white folk team. It's not mine. It's not mine. I don't even support that. I'm not buying nothing. Nothing will I spend my money on. Because we don't own nothing. Nobody look like me as an owner. So why should I even participate? That's what the rest of you should be saying. That's what the rest of you should be saying. That's what the rest of you should be saying. Why am I watching football? Why am I watching basketball? I can never be an owner. Why do I even want to pay attention to that? I can never own nothing. All I can do is run up and down a court and run up and down their field and get on some cereal boxes or a fucking pair of shoes for some breadcrumbs. Because it's breadcrumbs, pimp. It's breadcrumbs. They pay the whole team and everybody down there and they eating good. They family go eat good for generations. See, we're not allowed, us as black folk, black Americans, we're not allowed to create generational wealth. That's not, it's not, the machine is not designed for us to make our, see, Black Wall Street, when we were doing that, it got destroyed. And see, now they know how to do it. Now they know how to destroy it, so they don't have to worry about us getting united like that, because we'll never get united. We won't stick together. We broke ourselves up into different gangs, and we hate each other that look like us, and they have divided us so crazy. And it's crazy when I go in different states and I see people look at me and they look at me and they mad. But you see them, you cool. But you look at me, you mad. They have tricked you so much. I mean, you have bit the cheese so hard. All those of you who got a face like me and you get down in the comments, you get down another truck driver who look like me and you're steadily just ranking on what he's doing. You have bit the cheese so much, man. You're still a slave. You still a slave. Puff Daddy out there pushing Ciroc and he ain't the real owner, slave. Jay-Z, Brooklyn Nets, slave. See, y'all know why Jay-Z left Dame Dash? Dame Dash wanted to stay black owned. Dame Dash wanted everything to be for us, by us. Jay-Z wanted to deal with the other people. See, you got some black folk that feel like if they don't have white people in their life, they short. Yeah. I said it right. I'm going to say it again. You got some black people that feel like they don't have white people in their corner, they short. They don't want us. They want other people. If they don't have them, they're not secure. You know why jewelry is called jewelry? Jew! Jewelry, Jew. Which is the real owner and the real operator and the real controller of everything that's happening here. So all that you crying about Trump, y'all ain't said nothing about the Jews. That's the one who own everything. You're confused. White people in America don't own nothing. Jews own this shit. Don't get that misconstrued. And y'all, I seen some of y'all say, yeah, we bombed Syria. You are so fucking stupid. You don't even know why they hit Syria. Let me tell you something, fools. Our money is controlled by foreigners. The Federal Reserve is owned by foreigners. Get that. The Federal Reserve is owned by foreigners. And they said they don't got to tell nobody nothing. They do what they want. How did that happen? Who set that trash up? I don't know. Not just us, they got Europe too. But Syria has their own bank. They're not a part of that. They're not part of the centralized bank like we are. They don't got the thumb up their ass like we do. And you're not paying attention how people are bleeding this country dry. Bleeding. Male sperm count in the United States has been on the drop since the 50s and it's continued to drop. Nobody's doing research on why. Nobody's even talking about it. It's in men are becoming more feminine. You see now they're blurring the gender. They let little boys go in little girls' bathroom, little girl go in, and you don't even know if it's a boy or a girl. You don't even know what it is. I tell you better look at the bafflement. When you look at the bafflement, you kind of understand what's going on. A demon with titties, okay? They said it's like, what, 32 genders or something they're saying? We got to stop eating the trash they feeding us, man. They feeding Tekashi 6ix9ine. I cannot say that enough. I hate the kid. I would like to take him and crush his throat. Him and so many others. Spitting that poison. Your Damu and whoever co-sign you. I don't co-sign none of it. I don't co-sign none of it. And real Damu definitely ain't co-signing that little nigga. For real, because that garbage he putting out, that is pure garbage. Pure garbage. I wish somebody would give him what he's looking for. It's going to be some real gangsters you go run across their city and they go catch you slipping, chump. Ask Rick Ross about it. He tried it. Mentioned some people name you shouldn't have. All y'all playing around with that stuff because you're on your little TV, you with your people, you want to do all that. When you come back to the hood, they remember that. Okay? A lot of you ain't gonna come back and you go get a few coins and you think you're gonna walk away from this shit. You'll never walk away. Bill Cosby thought he'd go walk away. Look what they did to Bill Cosby. Before they let him go, they destroyed him. Look at Bill Cosby and look at the line, a whole lot of other black celebrities. Before they got away, they destroyed him. Destroyed. They died broke, busted. Look at them. With all that they done, how are they dying broke? Because when you really see who stole shit from them, it's like Michael Jackson, Sony. You know who Sony is, right? That's why they got mad with Mike, and he told you that. And then they killed Mike. You ain't paid no attention. When they told you Mike touched them kids, you fed into it. You bit the cheese on that. Exactly. GD's got Ross to shut his mouth, because see, that's what I don't like about these cats getting on these videos and talking gang stuff, man. It's not, that shit ain't a game, man. That's not a game. If anything you should be doing, you should be trying to unite our people, man. Not promoting stereotypes. Not promoting stereotypes. And I'm going to tell you something. If you, I don't care. I'm Damu to the heart, but I don't, today I can say Damu, and I don't give a fuck who don't like it. I don't want to kill nobody who don't, people who look like me, I don't have no, I don't care if you Crip, GD, Vice, it doesn't even matter to me no more, because I have no hate in my heart towards you, because I know that's exactly how they want me to think. Let's go out here, you Crip, I'm blood, you Crip, or this now I'm going to we doing shoot each other and just kill each other. You're just doing their job for them. I don't care, your hood. That's what we got to get out. This my hood. Nigga, you don't own shit in this neighborhood. You don't own shit. You ain't spent no money in this neighborhood. You ain't gave nothing back to this neighborhood. So how is your hood? What have you done? Have you ever thrown cookouts for little kids? Because I've done it. Have you ever helped old people? Because I've done it. Like, shut up. Shut up. If you shooting up people that look like you are a coon. You are a slave. I don't care how hard, how tough you think you are, because most of you tough when you see me, but when them folk come, get on the fucking ground, nigga, lay down. You shook. The man. You pussy. But you see me, you'll kill him. You gunning at me and them folk, get your motherfucking. You scared, you on the ground, you shaking now. What happened to you, killer? What happened to you, gangster? You ain't no gangster, man. That go to anybody, I don't care who you are. If you out there shooting people or trying to shoot people who look just like you are a slave. You're a slave. And maybe ain't nobody told you, but I'm telling you today, you a slave. You are a slave. You don't even have to worry about nobody calling you a nigga or nothing, because you're doing it to yourself. You are destroying our people, our community. You doing it. So everybody out there banging and throwing it up and going to shoot up or trying to hurt people who look just like them, you are a slave. You are a slave, and you're doing exactly what they want you to do. So just remember that every day you go out there and throw up your hood and you shooting at people who look just like you a slave. Pure slave. You are the worst slave it is. Your ass. Because you run around your neighborhood destroying it. Okay? You don't see it happening in them folk neighborhood. You don't see crack on the corner in their neighborhood. You see what I'm saying? We inside these neighborhoods where they putting this poison at. We control that, not them. We control that. Of all them boys stop playing football and basketball right now, say we're not going to play football no more until we get a team, and shut it down. Shut it down. Them boys playing basketball, you Kyrie and all them, shut it down. We ain't playing no more until we get a team. How do they not see? How do nobody not see that's a problem? We don't own a team. We don't own a team, but we the stars. I don't understand that. The Boule, oh, those are the biggest bunch of coons I've ever seen in my life. Soldier Chris, what's happening, pimp? What's happening, people? My man Dave Dixon, holla at y'all, man. It just was something. Chris Kellogg, happy late birthday to you. Calvin Whitehurst, Jamar, Van Jackson, Chill Will. What's happening, people? I just want to come in here today because that check makes them not see it. I think we can start with getting rid of the ABC stores in the hood. Exactly. Like, all right, let's go back to, y'all may not know about this, the crack and cocaine. When I was in the feds, actually, they were giving you 100 more times for crack than they were for cocaine. Now, you know what that is? That's because black folks sell crack, white folks sell coke. You know how it go. So you were getting 100 more times. And we all know crack is just cocaine and baking soda. So why should it be 100 more times? Because we told y'all we didn't want to. The Jews decided, because the Jews decided slavery was going to end, not Abraham Lincoln. And I'm going to break it down for you why. The North could not compete with the South because the South had slaves. So the Jews were losing money. That's why it ended. No other reason. The Jews have been controlling. You better go back and do your damn research. I tell you what, right now, go Google every newspaper, every news station, every big movie theater in Hollywood. Google all of it. Google and see who owns it. It's all owned by Jews. They own everything. I don't know how they sat back and masterminded something so slick and so mean. Hey, if you Jewish, you on the top. If you really Jewish, you don't go to school with us. You don't go to schools with us. If you're a Jew, tell us the secrets. Jewelry, Jew. Like, I don't know how they set that up. But man, that's a beast. And has anybody paid attention to the educational system? No, because y'all watching Kyrie. You ain't seen that. The battle that's going on with the education system, how our education system is falling off. The Jews just want you to buy stuff and go work every day and die. You're not supposed to educate your mind. That's why they tell us to send our kids to these colleges and they don't teach them shit. And our children go out and start their life in debt. $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 of an education, and they ain't gonna guarantee a job. That's all the setup, man. And you know who you're paying the money to? The Jews. All them high interest rates loans, who gets that money? The Jews. Pay attention. When we go to war and when we overseas and stuff, look at who's benefiting. Look at who's benefiting. The Jews. Y'all better pay attention. You know, black people still caught up on white people. Yeah, white Jews, but the Jews control it all. Hell, yeah, the Jews. They own it all. Fox Delaney, you want to disprove it? Google, owned by Jews. Every newspaper owned by Jews. Every movie production in Hollywood, Jews. Steven Spielberg, Jew. Like, do we need to go on? Netflix, Jews. Like, do we need to go on? Do we need to go on? They own everything. So we know black people are the real Jews. We know that that's been stolen. That's why they call themselves Jewish. Yeah, they're not the real Jews. We know who the truly robbed people are. But the thing is, we got to rein some of this stuff back in. We got to rein some of this stuff back in. Like, how can any of us pay a ticket and go watch a football? I wanted to go see a football game or see an NBA game and sit down and watch it there. You see what I'm saying? But I can't watch that, and I can't pay my money and participate in that because nobody looks like me owns not even one team. Not even one team. And everybody say Jay-Z with the Brooklyn Nets. Jay-Z, not even 10%. They made a rule since they put Jay-Z, because I think it was like a fraction of percent what he owned. They made a rule say you have to own, I think, at least 10% or something. It's called the Jay-Z rule. BS. Fox Delaney, you are in here. If I do believe you're Jewish because you're trying to come with the BS. I know what's going on. I know how y'all doing things and how y'all orchestrating over here. The same way y'all killed Gaddafi because Gaddafi was going to help Africa get their own bank, because Africa is the only country that can back their money with gold. You hear me? Listen. Africa, the motherland, is the only country that can back their money with gold. Africa. And not only that, Fox Delaney, since you here, the African was here first. All right? And you take that and digest that. All right? Melanated people was here first. You digest that too. While you digest it, pimp. Don't forget about us meth cooks. We getting time too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you damn, I'm gonna tell you something. That's when I seen the crack epidemic. Then when I said, whoa, this meth stuff, they cooking white folk. 30, 40, I'm talking about booking them up, book them down about that meth. I don't know what's going on, but they booking them to sleep. I mean, they laying them down. I can't say that in the feds. And Cuba. Why did Cuba get blackballed? Michael Jordan bought it from Bob Jones. No, he didn't. Michael Jordan bought what? Michael Jordan, let me tell you something. Michael Jordan, first of all, 23 is a satanic number. You get me? 23 is a satanic number. His father died on 7/23. It's a whole bunch of research on that. We could have a whole nother video about his father dying, his father death, and the coincidences and the numerology on that. But we don't have time for that right now. Okay, continent, country, whatever, man. Whatever. I don't care about the particulars of Africa. All right? It's a country. I appreciate that, pimp. Mr. Left Door Closed, 50 Cent. We've been systematically separated. You talking truth. When good brothers like myself reach out to other brothers, they sidestep. I tried to link up with brothers I see on YouTube, but I don't have enough subs for them to run to. Bruh, listen. I don't know about them Left Door Closed, but my door is always open. I just tell people, just email me at Mr. Biggs 255 or hit me on IG on the inbox. Direct line. I give you my direct line. I don't care about subs, because it's not about subs. It's about people uniting, because we all live here together. See what I'm saying? Party hard. Don't use super chat. YouTube take 33%. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Fox Delaney, stop it. Okay, Fox Delaney, you talk about all this not true. Why y'all don't go to school with us? Why y'all got your own separate schools? Come on, bro. You need to get on out of here, Fox Delaney, because you can't talk to somebody who's I looked and seen all this. Use them cash apps. Yeah, I got the cash app. But if somebody do that, no, I don't see what you're saying. You're stupid then. You're stupid. You're stupid. And it's cool. And if you're really Jewish, you in here to try to sway people from the truth. But the truth, it is what it is. The Jews own everything. So let's just say something. If black people owned everything, it would be, there would be a firestorm around here. See, you notice how you'll see them talk trash about white people, black people, not Jews. They won't. Oh, shut up, bro. You going there. You going there for y'all telling people y'all Jews and y'all not the real Jews. You're fake. You're fraud, man. You're fraud. You're fraud, Fox Delaney. You're a fraud, man. You and your whole outfit. I have no love for you Jews. Nigga. I know who the real Jews is. You're fake, bro. You're fake. You're fake. Get out of here with that propaganda, pimp. I'm not trying to hear that. I'm trying to inform my people, okay, about the bullshit. Yeah, get out of here. He butthurt. Black people scared the shit out of us. Boy, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Well, I'm gonna tell you what you really feel about black people. I'm gonna break it down why y'all really hate black people. Because we do shit that you'll never do. You understand that? Your football, your basketball wouldn't be nothing without us. Our swag, our movement, our melanated skin, how we hold together, you would be nothing. You hate it. You can lift your eyes, you can put the shit in your lips, you can put the shit in your ass. You'll never be us. Never. Never. You get that, bruh? You get that, bruh? You'll never be us. That's why you mad. That's why y'all go to tanning beds. That's why y'all get shit shot in your lips, shit shot in your ass, because you want to be like us, but you can't. You can never. You come from the mountains, fool. You get that? You're like a caveman, boy. You get that? I'll sit in this sun all day, pimp. I love it. You will burn. You will burn. You see that? You see how the element, I ain't got to do nothing to you. If we both stand outside all day, you will burn. You will burn. You ain't supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be out here. You're supposed to be in the cave. You will burn. I don't burn out there. This is for me. When you look at me, look at what your creator is. This is what you're looking at, boy. This is your creator. You come from black, nigga. You understand that? We was here first, fool. I love it. I love it. You so mad. You mad. We was here first, pimp. You love this black skin. Y'all love this black skin. Huh? Come on, man. Tell me y'all don't love this black skin. Come on, pimp. You in the tanning bed. Y'all got so many tanning beds. Y'all got so many tanning beds. I don't need no tanning bed. This is God's sin. I'm God's son, pimp. Y'all trying to be. I'm God's son. I'm God in the flesh, pimp. You see that? This melanated skin, pimp. Take pleas for 30 years on a sale charge. Exactly, because you know what they want? They want to try and destroy him. Well, I'm going to tell you something, bro. They tried to tell us they brought us over here on slave ships, which is baloney. Baloney. Do your research. Blacks was here before Christopher Columbus. That's the story they're not trying to tell you. We were here. It's evidence to show that we were here way before Christopher Columbus, bro. Actually, we were the first people in the Americas, South and North. We were here first. We were here first. It's evidence that's been dug up, bones. The oldest lady in the Americas was a black African lady. They dug it up in South America. Go do the research. It's all there. It's all there. And I would be mad too if I knew that these people were here first and then all we want to do, if you didn't say anything about us Jews, bro, y'all control everything and y'all manipulating everything over here. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You are controlling everything. The Jews, your people, bro. So if you in your feelings, I'm sorry. I'm not even sorry. Not all of us, but the controllers, bro, over there in Israel. You know who they are. The Rothschilds and all them, they're Jews. And they are the controllers, bro. And I'm sorry that you're Jewish. I'm sorry that I had to say that, but it's your people who own everything over here and who are orchestrating the pain. It's on the pyramids as well. Exactly. And here's the thing, they have to write themselves into history. You know, they keep writing themselves into history because they was not there. They was not there. They weren't there. Exactly. That's why they keep writing themselves into history. You came latter. You came latter. You wasn't here first. I understand, Foster Lady, I understand there's nothing you can do. And it is what it is. It's nothing I can do. But what I have to do, what my part I have to do, I need my people to open their eyes to what's being done to us. Systematically, on a day-by-day basis. I have been places. Why does it, when I go in a place, I'm perceived different because of just me walking in as, say, a white guy? I grew up in a situation where I had a white friend who would go in the store with stolen credit cards and tell me to walk around so the people would watch me. I had a white friend whose mother used to tell me to come in the store and walk around so the people would follow me, and the white lady would steal all the shit. So I've watched people use white skin all of my life and do things that my black skin was not able to do, only because they were whites. So can't nobody tell me about what's going on and what's not going on because I've watched it done and I've orchestrated. When I was younger, I've moved cocaine. I never moved cocaine with black folk. I used white women because they never got stopped. And I ran it out of Florida and I ran across all down south with white women. Never got stopped. I tried with a black woman, problem. Okay? So don't tell me because I've watched white skin work. Okay? I've even showed the white skin how to work. So you can't tell me nothing that I don't know. I've been living on this earth almost 42 years. Okay? My wife didn't, she said, I never realized that things were this racist until I've been with you. That's because I'm over 6 foot and I have dreads. You know why they don't like dreads? Because our original people, Montezulu and them, had dreads, and they was big old niggas with dreads. And why that? They're scared of them. They're scared of them. Big old niggas with dreads. Don't like that. So you 6 foot, dreads is, oh, I don't like that. But that's the original man. This is you. If you even look at their book, their Bible said he had feet of bronze and hair of wool. See what I'm saying? So it represents strength. You okay as a black, and see, I understand this. I'll tell y'all this too. When I talk to more white people, I go in the office, I get the white people voice. Because I have to take it down and, hi, what's going on? How's everybody doing? I have to, by me being over 6 foot, I've just learned how to deal. If my voice gets in the wrong octave, white people feel some type of way. They gotta call the cops, so I have to kick in the white people's voice to let them know I'm not gonna hurt you. You see what I'm saying? And it's crazy to be out there. What's up, Hunter Trucker? Now, Hunter Trucker, this is my man right here. I want to say this is excluding, I say only the 5%, because this is a small fraction of the white population who don't agree, but it's so many of the rest of the big picture that, like, gets caught up in the rub. You know what I mean? He gets caught up in the rub. He gets caught up in the rub. But my thing is, I tell y'all every day, the people you see around you, the white, the black, and this goes for everybody, white, black, Hispanic, those are not your problems. If everybody that walks around here, if we all realize that we each are not the problems, Crips, Bloods, GDs, Vice Lords, and white, black, Hispanic, if we all realize that we all collectively have one problem, then the things that are being systematically done to us will stop. But they won't allow that, so they'll throw Vegas shooting in, they'll throw these fake shootings in, and that Vegas was fake. Yeah. The guy who funded Black Lives Matter, he made millions on the Vegas shooting. Y'all don't remember that. Black Lives Matter. George Soros, look him up. George Soros funded Black Lives Matter. Why you think he did that? Because he liked you? No. It's separation. Separation is the way they keep us down. That's the way they, as long as divide and conquer. It's not a joke, it's real. You see that? We was united back in the day at the Black Panthers. Now they got rid of that. See, we all broke up now. Vice Lord, GD, Crip Blood, all that. We all separated all over. We will never unite together again. And it's screwed up. But we need to put all that aside and remember that we are black, we strong. We need to stick together, and we need to stop being so hateful towards each other. When I was in federal prison, and Fox Delaney, I believe that all lives do matter. But what I'm saying is, it's systematically things being done to black folk in the country of United States. It is things, as a black American, there is a ceiling for you. And you know it. We all know, like right now, Ted Drew, you can't own no football team. You can run up and down that field, but as far as you owning it, no. Look at the guy Byron Allen. He is the only rich person who came out and said some of the truth. He said white people are blocking him. He's trying to make moves. He got too much money, so all they can do is block him. You know, in order to buy a team, you got to get permission from a few of the owners. I think it's like 5. I'm not sure how many. But just think about if me or you wanted to buy a team. Of course, they're going to say, hell no. They're not buying no team. No. We have been boxed out of that. We are not allowed to build wealth in this country. As a black American, you're not allowed to build wealth. They'll show you Jay-Z and Beyonce, and so everybody thinks that everything is okay, and they see LeBron. And so white America thinks everything is fine. The ones who don't know, they think everybody thinks it's okay, it's all good. It's not. Colin Kaepernick, we gave him no support. He the only one who took a stand. He the only one who took a stand. We shunned him. Why? Oh, Colin Kaepernick, he done got his... And see, that's the attitude, that coonism, where we we won't support each other. And that's one of the biggest problems I got. Even with YouTube, I tried to be united with all the black YouTubers. It just won't work. It won't work. I don't know if Jim Crow is just so deeply rooted in us that we just won't get it together. The dude with Jacksonville NFL team is Indian. He not black though. I don't care about no Indian. That's not me. I want somebody who look like me to own the team, bruh. We so divided as a people, it's disgusting. The only way we can build wealth is if we start keeping everybody else out of our pockets. And exactly. A lot of fuckery in the black sector of YouTube. And you know what? I tried to open my arms to everybody. First of all, DV, the same thing on the continent of Africa. First of all, Africa will be all right if all the Caucasians and Asians will leave. First of all, what you don't know, you just running your mouth. Africa is one of the richest countries on this planet. Africa is the only country that can back themselves. They got Russia, they got the Asians, and they got the white folk over there going at them. So you don't know that. Why so many white people live in South America? I mean, South Africa. Get out of there. Get out of there. Why so many white people live in South Africa? Get out of there. Remember this, everybody can't go. Oh yeah, I know that. Why everybody in South Africa? Do you know what's going on in Africa? Oh my God. Okay. Africa is a continent. All right, Africa, the continent of Africa. You want me to say that every time? Africa, the continent? I don't care about that. That continent, country, I don't care about that. That's not important. What's important is what's going on. They're not over there by themselves. Africa has a mineral that they use to make cell phones. Asia want it, Russia want it, and America want it. They over there heavy. The diamonds, they over there heavy. Shut up, boy. Whoever said that stupidity, shut up. Africa got everybody in their pocket like everybody in our pocket over here. When you got 4 or 5 different entities inside working against you, how can you survive? How can you be prosperous? You don't understand what's going on. You just talking. I hate people like that, bro. You don't even know what's being done to them people over there. You don't know what's being done in Africa. People been stealing. Why they kill Gaddafi? Do you even know that fool? Because he was going to help Africa get their own bank. Africa the only continent that can do it. They the only ones who have the minerals to back their money. The only one. So why do you think everybody working over there to steal everything? You ain't say nothing about them Twin Towers and how all that gold got missing from up under there. Huh? You ain't say nothing about that. You ain't say nothing about... Exactly. Look at all the things that's been done to Tuskegee experiment and all that stuff they did. Look at all that stuff they done to him. Yeah, he was going to start a central bank in Africa. They killed his ass. They can't have that. You don't understand that? Let me tell you something about... Let me give you some more jewels about your fake ass 9/11. Okay? Your boy, what's his name? The one they told you that they found him up in the mountain or whatever. You know why they couldn't find... First of all, Bush and Barack Obama created ISIS. ISIS is fake. Oh, you bite the cheese on that. Man, that is so fake, so made up. What's that boy name they killed? Bin Laden. There we go. No, Saddam Hussein. Now, I ain't talking Saddam Hussein right now. Well, Saddam Hussein, you know what it is? He messed up with them. Saddam Hussein, I'm going to tell you why I'll tell you why they killed both of them. Saddam Hussein, they have a thing called a petrodollar. The United States, do you understand that they could cripple this economy quick? What they did is they told the Arabs, this is what we're going to do. We're going to give you protection and guns. But you can only sell your oil for American dollars, okay? You can only sell your oil for American dollars. So that way, Asia need oil. They got to trade America some cars to get some American money to buy some oil. That's how it is. So Saddam Hussein said, you know what? I'm tired of this. I ain't doing it no more. I'm about to start trading my shit for euros. Him and all them other people that they started targeting, I can't name all the other ones out to you. Iraq and Iran, all that, they all wanted to decide to do that. And they was going to leave this OPEC thing. They killed him. That's why Saddam Hussein died. Now, Bin Laden. The reason why Bin Laden died, truth be told, exactly, truth be told, but they'll never tell us that. I'm going to tell you, as a kid, I was so brainwashed of what they showed me in Africa. I said, I never want to go to Africa. It's horrible. I never want to go. They always show you some crazy looking stuff. But it's all the perception. It's all a mind game. You think, oh, I don't never want to go. I don't never want to leave outside the country. But I'm going to tell you something. If you live in America, I implore you to leave outside of America and see, and you will see things from a whole different scope when you get outside of this country. If you leave outside of America, see how the other people look at us from the inside and see, I'm telling you, it just will open your mind up so much. I've been to Canada, I've been to Europe, you know what I mean? And it just opens your mind up so much. I remember I was in Europe, it was like, we just wait and see who y'all gonna vote for in this dumb election. I was just like peeping, but their bank is owned by the same people our bank is owned by. The same people like control Europe, control this too. They got them too. The only people they ain't got their hooks really in is the Asians. I guess the Asians feel like when it do come down, they gonna be able to fight it off. Because they so deep. They don't got them under control like that. And you know, all y'all you're so mad at Trump and Putin. You need to go back and look at some of the stuff Putin is saying. Y'all got it wrong. You need to look at something. They tricking you and making you think Russia's an enemy and all this and that. Go look up. Go look up some of the stuff Putin is saying. They're translating it and you can read it in English. You got it all wrong. If you think Putin is our problem and Trump's our problem, they are not the problem, man. But the machine wants you to think they're the problem. So everybody hates Trump. You always see the black people talking about how they hate Trump. They never say they hate Barack Obama, but keep in mind Chicago is in a worse situation. From the time it was more black people killed in Chicago while Barack Obama was in office than before he got in office. Okay? Barack Obama passed more laws for gays than he did for us. Everybody say, well, and here's the thing, here y'all go, you let him out of it. Oh, well, they was watching him. They wouldn't let him pass no laws for us. They would let him. He chose to do what he chose to do because he's a part of something that has nothing to do with us. Okay? I'm not sure about the UK. You look at the map, so many on possible. Yeah! Africa invaded due to natural resources, gold, diamonds, etc. Yeah. I lost fake friends due to talking about Obama. Oh, you will, because a lot of black people have bit the cheese. They think Barack Obama, they would go with Hillary Clinton. They don't even know how many deaths and how many lives. Hillary Clinton ran guns in Benghazi. Hillary Clinton is a devil with horns. I think people just pick Trump, the lesser of the two evils. If I would have voted, if I even get involved in your fake voting system, I would have probably cast a vote for Trump too, because it's the less of the two evils. Not that I'm a Trump fan, it's just the less of the two evils. Hillary Clinton is terrible. And y'all don't get that. Y'all don't get that's why the black people did vote for Trump. Because Hillary Clinton is terrible. Exactly, the Clintons killed black business. But everybody will say though, hey Clinton, we love him. That's what I'm saying, man. Y'all, we have to be informed and stop going with what Puff Daddy and them saying. Thank you, Mr. Mack. See, informed black people know. Informed, no. If nobody go vote for Hillary, nobody go vote for Hillary, you voted for Trump. Exactly. At least Trump opens his mouth. Exactly. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Trump at least targeted a pedophile ring in California. And he said he's going to get these pedophile rings out. And he's been trying to do that. I appreciate it for that. I don't agree with everything he's doing, but I just say he was the lesser of two evils. I don't even know how we had those two candidates, but like at the end of the day, when you think about it, black people shouldn't have voted, period. There is no lesser of two evils. Evil is evil. Okay, I can go with that too, Pimp. I don't vote because I can't. This is a Babylon system, man. This country, Syria is about who gets control of oil pipeline. Syria doesn't have the centralized bank though. That's what it's always about. Okay, I forgot to tell you, Bin Laden. Why they killed Bin Laden? Rockefellers, they wanted to build a pipeline through there. They wanted to get him a certain amount of money. Bin Laden and them said, nah, that's not enough. And they started burning up oil fields. They started burning the heroin. You know why they started burning the heroin? Because America wants the heroin. Europe wants the heroin. The Queen of Europe, it's a guy, he's a billionaire now, I got to get his name. She sent him to Asia. Asia peeped what was going on with the heroin, they destroyed it. She sent him over there. When they conquered them in war, they got the Asians hooked on heroin. That was from the Queen of England. She called that shot. Drugs is another way to keep you under control. Drugs is another way to keep you under control. Exactly. They're the president. I showed something the other day. It was about 20 years ago when they asked Trump how would he feel about being the president. He said it'd be good. It was 20 years ago. Keep in mind, we could talk about Jordan, and I could tell you some numerology shit, and it's actually scary. The only jewel I'm gonna drop on that is Jordan number 23 is a satanic number, okay? And I just want you to remember that 23 is a satanic number, and these people will use this number over and over. So now I'm telling you about it. Pay attention to movies and TV and how many times you see 23. Okay? Pay attention, it's a satanic number. Keep in mind, Jordan number was 23. His father died July 23rd. And we could go more deeper into that. The Dog Star, Starbucks, Red Bull, all that correlates to Jordan's father death. We could get deep. We could get deep. The Sirius star, why they use that, Sirius satellite, why they use that little dog. Oh my God, we could go so deep on the symbols they use and what's being done. Now let me tell you a symbol in your face that they show you, because these people have to let each other know without letting us know that they're here. Taco Bell, right? Taco Bell has been showing you the evil six ever since it's been in existence, right? On the bottom of the bell in the Taco Bell is the one eye. It's on the bottom of your money, and it's a 6. On the bottom of that Taco Bell, it's a 6 and it's a one eye. You look at that. You look at that. You look at Starbucks. These people let each other know because they think we don't know. Thank God for other people coming out here and informing us, letting us know what some of this stuff is. And people open their eyes up and read and find out. Yeah, Taco Bell. Look at the bottom of that Taco Bell. It's a 6 with an I in it. Okay? Pay attention. They do it all the time. All the time. So much stuff we see. Sirius Radio. Oh my God. Pay attention to that. That's part of the machine. It's so much stuff, man. And I really want to get it all right, but I can sit down and tell you about the Sirius Radio and the Dark Star because I don't want to mess it up, and I want to get everything, all my information right so I can explain it to you the right way. But it was breaking down the Red Bull and say the Red Bull, that's why you see it broken into 4 spots. Those are the 4 quadrants. It was so deep, it was crazy. Yeah, Brandon, what's Brandon saying? And Taco Bell symbol is on only 3 sides of the building, PH. And the Taco Bell symbol, oh, bruh, no. You took it a step. You went deeper with it. It's only on 3 sides, pimp. See how deep that is right there? See how deep that is right there? You don't even see what's being done right in front of our face every day. Just like they keep reinforcing to you that we live on a spinning ball. How many times since you think about it, since you've been a little kid, you've been reinforced with the spinning ball, everything, movies, come on, spinning ball, spinning ball. They keep showing it to you over and over and over. It's brainwashing. That's all it is, brainwashing. If I sat here and told you the same thing, I try to brainwash y'all like they do. I try to tell you, we need to get together, we need to get together, we need to get together, hoping it will stick. They telling you garbage and it's sticking. I'm hoping that something good will stick. That we need to wake up and start doing better for ourselves as people, as the American people. Stop getting caught up on. And first of all, if we could get 85% of the Caucasian population to realize they're not better than us, they'll be fine. And if we can get 5% of the black population to realize they don't have to have whites' approval, then we'll be fine again. Those 2 things are big issues. The 5% of black people think they need white people approval to be okay. And the 85% of white people think they're better than us. It's truly sad. It's truly sad how that's deep though, bro. You said it's only on 3 sides of the building. I did green monster can 666. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right, bro. I seen that about the monster can. I'm like, well, these people deep with it, man. They deep with it. Like Motel 6. Oh, bro, y'all see this is the conversation I like. When y'all up on y'all stuff. That's like when y'all know what's going on too. That's what I'm talking about. All the time, it's everywhere. Monster can equals 666. How do you feel about blacks being the original Israelites and how the fake Jews invaded Israel once the people fled Egypt? Earl Hustle, I think, I'm still trying to figure, I do think we are the true Hebrew Israelites. From what stuff I've been reading, for a long time I was trying to figure out where I'm at, how I fit into the scheme of things, what's the truth, because I don't believe in the Atlantic slave trade. I think that's garbage. I think we bit the cheese on that. I don't believe they brought us over here on ships. Let's think about a ride in the ship back in them days from Africa. Where were they using the bathroom at? And all that feces for that long ride, it don't make sense to me. I don't buy it. Black people were here before that. Look at the Native Americans. They made them up. They had, when they was giving the Native Americans land, they had white people paying $5 to be Indian. Look it up. They had white people paying $5 to be Indian. If you look certain parts of the country, you'll see like a true Indian. And certain parts, it's like when I go out west, they kind of look like Mexicans to me. Bruh, I don't care what you say, bruh, but I'm going to tell you something. All right, Malcolm McCroy, you talk about don't start the flat earth stuff. I don't know if it's flat, but I know a spinning ball. I don't believe that shit. And I'm going to tell you something, okay? If we live on a spinning ball, why is the UN flag broken into 33 sections and it does not include Antarctica? When you can tell me that, then I might go along with you. The UN flag, because see, these people like to show you the truth all the time. Okay? So why is the UN flag? Go look at it for yourself. It's broken into 33 sections and it does not contain Antarctica. When you can come back and explain that to me, then we'll talk about that. Other than that, I don't bite the cheese on that. I guess you want to tell me that I'm supposed to believe they went to the moon too. That's what I'm supposed to bite the cheese on that too. They went to the moon. Even though I know you can't get outside of here. But I'm supposed to bite the cheese on that. Has anybody ever thought about why a rainbow goes in it? Why does it do that? That's what I want you to explain to me too. Okay, because we need 3 things to create a rainbow. We need water, we need light, and we need a polarizer. So I want you to tell me where's the polarizer coming from for a rainbow? Okay? You need water, light, and a polarizer. So you tell me where that's coming from and tell me about that UN flag. Then we'll talk. Then I'll listen to your we're spinning on a ball and we don't feel ourselves spinning, yada, 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 all that garbage. Right to the older crowd, the young generation catching on. That's what's up. I've been studying. That's what I'm talking about, bruh. Clone 87. I'm in Texas, and man, these white boys think they better than brothers for real. I'll tell you, I've been in a certain part of the country, and it's like, they're like, what are you doing in this state? They look at you like, what are you doing here? You know what I mean? You are stupid. I was here first. What do you mean, what am I doing here? What are you doing here? That's what you really should be asking yourself. It's evidence to prove. I mean, we don't have to argue that. The first person in the Americas was a black woman. They dug the bones up, and he's a white. See, y'all don't like to believe when I tell you. White scientists, psychologists, what is scientists, archaeologists, whatever you want to call it, whites. They found the bones, not me. So I'll go listen to them. But they found the bones of a black lady 60,000 years ago. Monster Can ain't 666. LOL. Most of you guys don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know. I know. That's why you come in here. You take time out your day to come in here and tell us we don't know what we're talking about. But I guess you do, right? I guess you come in here to tell us we're uninformed and you got all the answers. Planet Monster 1, right? You know it all. We wrong. Let me take time out my day to come in here and tell them how I'm so right and they so wrong. Please tell me you're a girl, because it sounds like a panty raid again. Like, come on. Let's hear this. These cats kill me. How they know everything. But like, bro, I've been researching, and what I'm telling you, the proof is in the pudding. It ain't just me. You can go look these things up. So, what's this guy's name again? Because I definitely want to call him stupid at the end of his name. Yeah, where the slave ships at? Let's see those. Ain't no pieces, you know. Where's that at? Just like they show you, I was in New Mexico. They got supposed to be some pieces of the Twin Towers memorial. Get out of here. And people still believe planes hit the towers. Listen, bam, let's go back to that evil number 23. What was the number of that flight that went missing? That flight that went missing on 9/11. What was the flight number? Do you remember? Come on. What was the flight number? Remember they kept talking about flight. They kept talking about a certain flight. I think it was the one who crashed into the Pentagon, or was the one that supposedly crashed in PA? The 6 contains 6 electrons and 6 neutrons. Are also the breakdown in elements of carbon, as well as the powers that be took that from us and made it seem like a horrible thing. He's a pedophile, 33-degree Mason. Flags are magic also. Yeah, flag. I seen something on flags. Like, all right, NASA, right? NASA and every space program over the whole world. There's a symbol. I forgot the little symbol, but the symbol is in, no matter when they change it, it's a symbol that's in all of them. It's the same symbol. I can't remember what it is. The earth is round, facts. I don't believe that. How we know? None of us have been outside it, and don't tell me about no fake CGI pictures you've seen on Google. So I'm not gonna bite the cheese on the circle thing. I'm not gonna bite the cheese on that. Because they tell me it's a bunch of planets and stars. They also tell me aliens flowing around. They tell me God is fake. But the Bible tells me something different. You know, that research, that stuff that's been here, the Bible has 75 verses that explain how the earth consists and what it consists of and what it is. I read that plenty of times when I was a kid. I don't know if the earth flat or circle. I have never been outside and nobody's never shown me pictures from space. So I cannot confirm or deny flat, circle, oval, square. I can't confirm what it is. But my thing is this. If they've lied to us about so much, how the hell am I supposed to believe anything they said? How am I supposed to believe anything they said when there's so much lies and poison? They told me they crashed planes into the towers. I mean, they told me Bin Laden and them did that. They told me a bunch of lies, that we've been fed lies to the kids. So we supposed to just, all the other stuff was lies, but this about a spinning ball is the truth? Okay? I mean, if it works for you. What's good, Reggie? What's up with the number 33, Mason? Yeah, let's ask the Mason, because I see the Mason coming. I don't know what's up with that 33 thing. But I told y'all 23. 23 is a satanic number, and they use it all the time. They did a movie called Ladder 23. 9/11, it was, I think it was Flight 23. It was Flight 23. That number will be shown over and over and over and over and over. It will always be reinforced, but it's a satanic number. And the thing, I watched something with Drew Hill, and the thing is, a lot of stuff, nobody went to the moon. How the fuck was the flag blowing? Makes no sense. Thank you. That makes absolutely no sense at all. It was footprints on some place that's not supposed to have gravity. I'm gonna tell you where the moon landing stuff was. They did that out west somewhere, New Mexico, somewhere like that, Arizona. You know how it look out there. You can go out there and do some CGI shit in the middle. It won't look like nothing's out there. That would pass for a movie set. Perfect. It was called merchant ship. Plenty of companies were started off the slave trade. This documentation. I don't believe it, bro. I'm sorry. I believe the slave trade is fake. I'm sorry. It's coming from the dome top. I believe you. California golden. That's what I said about the rainbow, but they don't want to hear that. I said, how do you make a rainbow? You need a polarizer, you need light and water. Nobody don't want to get into that. They don't want to talk about that. And it goes in like a U. But they don't believe in the dome. So, you know, California golden, they don't believe that. And we just talking out of our ass. I don't know what you want to say, but here's my thing. Man has told me I live on a circle. I know man wrote the Bible too, but the Bible contains a lot of deep truth in it. A lot of deep truth. I gotta say, that's with anything. You take the good, leave the rest. Take what you need, leave the rest. I don't feel the spirit. Blacks were all Muslims before slavery and given a fake book from the master. The white boys are crazy, bruh. Blacks came from America, taken back to Africa the other way around. I'm with you on that, California golden, because they said some people they found pyramids in Americas. We're probably all going to be treated as natives. Where at? How come we ain't went back to the moon yet? Because we never went. NASA in Hebrew. Ooh, Calvin Whitehurst. NASA in Hebrew means deceive. No, Calvin, please, and somebody go treat me. You look that up for real? Are you serious, bro? Calvin Whitehurst said NASA in Hebrew means deceive. Her bones was found in Brazil. Thank you. Thank you, Green Machine. That's South America. I knew there was somewhere in South America, not sure exactly, but I knew her bones were found there. And I'm not saying, does that mean we any better? No. But I'm just saying, when everybody like, black man, go back to Africa, this and that. No, I don't have to go any damn where. Okay? I just don't know why it's a problem. I really don't. Like, I wake up every day, I smile. I don't look at a white driver or a Spanish driver or a driver with a toboggan on his head. I speak to everybody. I'm open with everybody. But I look in people's eyes and I see the change when I come into establishment and when I move places. I see the change in people. I see the eyes are the windows to the soul. And I see when you see me and the look, it's red all over your face. Why is that? If anybody should be mad, it should be Black America. When we turn on that screen and see we playing football, but we can't own a team, we got a reason to be mad. I mean, the Jews, I'd be happy too. You know how many reparations they gave the Jews? We got no reparations. Come on, man. Her name was Lucky. Yes. Okay, see, a bunch of y'all know it. Okay, that's it. Her name was Lucy. Yes. It would take a penny, its lowest form of money, and every other coin, line them up. they turned back on Lincoln because, whoa, yeah, he did help free the slaves, but I want to go with that. They kind of put that on Lincoln, but really, here's what it was. Y'all got to see how long the Jews been controlling. The Jews in the northeast coast, the northern part of the East Coast, up north, Connecticut, New York, all that, they could not compete with the slave labor. Them boys had free labor while they had to pay people up north. So the Jews said, hell no, y'all got to cut that. The same reason, I'm going to tell you something. You go back and do your research, see how deep this shit been going on. The first war, I'm talking about George Washington and them was Freemasons. Okay? It was something I was seeing. It was the Star Spangled Banner of the Constitution. Oh, man. It was a guy. Oh, I don't have. When I have the information, I just want to tell you. Tell them about that King Alfred plan of their brothers. Them folks hella scared of what's coming and their demise is futile. All religion is man-made, made to lead. That sounds stupid. Hey, Quincy, where you at, bro? I've been calling you, and I'm on the way up there by your crib. I got to deliver in Chicago tonight, so I'm coming by where you at, nigga. So holla at me. Call my phone before I go to sleep. After this live, I'm going to sleep. Please break that knowledge. I want to know. I believe. Can you speak on Masons? I just don't dig the Mason thing. Here's my thing on the Freemason thing. First of all, I was up in Maine. It's a very small population, but it has a lot of Masonic lodges. I found that weird and creepy. Okay? Now, as far as the Mason thing goes, now, I'm not saying maybe all Masons don't know about it. I think maybe a higher echelon. Maybe you as just a little itty-bitty, nobody-ass Mason, you'll never know about it. Only thing I can say is I couldn't, me as a black man, I couldn't be a part of the Masons knowing that it's a sector of Masons that is involved with the bullshit. I don't even know if it's all Masons, but I know all of these people that I'm looking at that is causing all this chaos is Masons. So I can't say if all of them is bad, but I'm seeing all these signs and all this stuff that's being done. These people are they're Masons. So how can I be? I don't have one way fit. It was Flight 93. It was something else, Flight 23, Pep. You sure it was Flight 93? So 12 disciples. Where are the bear size 12 disciples? They got dinosaur remains and no slave ships. Exactly, bro. Where I heard that Flight 23, blah. It was Flight 93. I tell you what, Malcolm McCoy, boy, he gonna make sure he get me. That's right, Malcolm. No, you make sure you don't let me slip. He gonna make sure he get it right. Well, look where that Flight 23 was like. It was a Flight 23 too. It was a Flight 23. They're afraid one side community separates and comes together as a home. It will. We spend a lot of money on other people's products that are not our own. So that's a lot of money. Yeah, y'all got to see everything is about money over here. Like, it was like, oh, women's rights. The reason why they wanted women to do all that, because at that time, women were not working. They were home taking care of children. So after that time, you got to remember, they couldn't tax women. And so when they passed that, they was able to tax women. So now instead of taxing half of the population, just us men, they can tax the whole population. And your children go into the garbage schools sooner and they indoctrinate them with the trash. See, you didn't see it back then, but look at the kids now. Think about even our own children, the way they act as opposed to the way we act. You see what I'm saying? See how it's changed? It's getting worse. Children don't even listen to the parents no more. Fighting their parents and doing all type of crazy stuff. They wasn't doing it back then. Because the machine has been setting you up, and they let you get on out there, and women say, yeah, I'm going to work, I'm independent, I can do what a man do, because you forgot what God told you, and you want to go out here and you want to steadily be playing equal to man, and really in all actuality, you set yourself up and set your kids up for a failure. That's what you did. Because somebody needs to be Trimble Trans, that's the wife. Hello? Hey, boo, you just wake up? I'm gonna call you right back. I'm doing a live feed. I don't gotta be to Chicago. I don't gotta rush, so I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm not gonna drive no more. I'm gonna go to sleep. I don't gotta deliver till 2 o'clock tonight, so I'm gonna rest. I'm not gonna drive. So I'll call you after you're doing the live feed. Okay? You all right? All right. Love you, baby. I'll call you back. That's my best friend, partner. That's my best friend right there, pimping. My old lady, that's my airline. It's my best friend. She keep the pH right. Bible's man-made, yeah, I hear you. But I do know a lot of something from CIA about 911 was real, and guess who did? You said 911 was real, and guess who did it? I'm dead. How deep is the ocean? How high are the mountains? The earth is flat. I mean, you at pH, how deep is the ocean? How high are the mountains? The earth is flat. Malcolm, you arguing, you preaching to the choir, bro. Listen, I'm not here to try to make you believe the earth is flat. I'm not here trying to make you believe the earth is round. But what I'm saying is, don't try and feed me that round bullshit. Because I don't want to hear it. I don't. Like I said, I just want you to explain to me why the UN has a flag without Antarctica and is broken into 33 sections. You negated to do that. You asked me other questions. Just answer that one. Why do they not show Antarctica on their map? Why is it missing? Okay? You want me to believe that a government has done nothing but lie to me from the day I've been born? You want me to bite the cheese and say, okay, yeah, they told the truth about the earth being a circle. No. Talk to some people who fly airplanes, because I have, and I'm over the flat earth. I'm not trying to prove or disprove nothing to nobody. I've done my research, and I took away from what I take away from it. You believe the earth is a circle? That's cool. I don't bite the cheese on that. I don't believe that. And it's nothing you can say that's going to make me believe that, because I've seen evidence to prove that that is not the truth. Did you see the people who flew the rocket up? There was people out in Arizona there. A rocket that was strictly by some people, had nothing to do with nobody, with the cameras on it. Did you peep that? Go look on YouTube and find when the people shot that rocket up in the air and come back and talk to me, okay? All right. Look at the paintings and you will see UFOs on them. I'm telling you, I'm looking at some paintings. Remember when they talk about the dark era? The Bible is stolen from ancient Kemp, Egyptian. Bible is fake. Wow. Y'all going in on the Bible. I can't see the future. Neither. You spelled that wrong. You're not supposed to use SEA. You're supposed to use SEE. You know, that's the wrong C. And the future, that's not the right way to spell it either. Project Bluebeam, check that out. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna check that out then. Project Bluebeam. Hold on. First of all, what is that? 3 is a prime number. Flight 11, Flight 175, 93, and 77. Okay, I was wrong. Y'all got me all the way correct. Well, maybe it was the movie I seen, Ladder 23. Anyway, you know what? I'm going to go back and look up all that 23 stuff I seen and all the movies and stuff is in, and then I'm going to bring it back to you. I'm going to bring it back to you. That 23, Flight 93. Okay, all y'all got me right. It's 93. All right, boom. 93. You got me. If the earth didn't spin, time would stop. I'm dead on that. Like, y'all gotta stop. 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 If the earth didn't spin, time would stop. The moon and the sun revolve around the earth. The earth is let's not go to the flat earth. I don't want to go there. Please. Yo, I don't want to go there. I don't want to get on that, but y'all I'm not biting the cheese on that. 4 planes crashed. LeBron wears 23. They got to keep that satanic number going. What about Roswell incident in New Mexico? 1948. I'm not familiar on that. Jim Carrey had a movie. Oh, KP Patton. I went and watched that movie after I was watching some documentation on I was watching some stuff on YouTube and they mentioned the movie, and I actually went and watched the movie 23 after that. Moon landing done in Area 51. Steve, I'm with you on that. Exactly, they were walking on the moon in the desert for years. The slave trade happened in reverse. Green Machine. I think it did too. I think what it is, they came over. They are, first of all, everybody's under the impression that they stumbled upon America. No, they did not. They knew it was people. They already came over here. They went back to get what they needed to come over here and take hold. All right? They paint Christopher Columbus out to be some hero. He was no more than a common thief and a common liar. He didn't even know how to navigate. And also, he took a translator that spoke Hebrew when he came over here. So you telling me he didn't know anything? He had a translator speak Hebrew. You tell me he didn't know anything? He just, I'm gonna guess this out? No. People had already went. They already knew who was over here. The Indians and us. We was already on that eastern seaboard. Why do you think we're so deep on the East Coast now? Because they just brought us and we dropped us off here? No, we was living here first. You got black Indians on the East Coast, people. You got black Indians that look like me that have been on the East Coast for every generation. Look up in Rhode Island. You got black Indians on the East Coast. Some of you in those areas, you probably know them. Like my wife, her people, the Native Americans. So you got black Indians on the East Coast. It refers to 33 vertebrae in your spine, which is the same as the... You know what, Mario? Shout out to Mario, because Mario, my guy. I messaged with Mario, but Mario, you my man, but I just... The Mason thing, like we talked to you as truck drivers, but I just like there's too much research with that, man. George Washington was a Mason. Just like it's a lot of evil Masons out there. But I guess y'all can say, hey, PH, you a Damu. I know some garbage Damus I don't like. So I guess we can't call everybody bad. But I don't know who's the good and who's the bad. But I guess they can say that about us too. So I don't really, I really don't know, but I know the stuff I keep seeing is the problem. I keep seeing Masons in the front of them. See what I'm saying? And that's not good. 51 most secure places for secrets. Why do you want secrets from your population? Exactly. That's right. Which book of religion though? Here's my thing. People say the Bible's a book of lies. I don't know y'all, but how can we dispute so much truth in the Bible? How can... The Bible is our history. They knew that and are in denial. I believe the Bible is true. I'm sorry. Yo, they control the weather now. Heart, Brandon, I don't want to talk about that because if I say it, I sound crazy. The heart machine. I sound crazy. LeBron went to Miami, wore 6, then switched to 23. You think he did that on his own? I'm going to tell you something. I watched something about Drew Hill. They say they didn't want their name to be Drew Hill. Dude said it was three of them. And I'm speaking down. He says 3 of us were just church boys wanting to sing. He said one of them was into Satan worship and all that type of stuff when he was in school. And he told him, I'll worry about the business. Y'all do the singing. And that's how that worked. He said that himself. I was listening to his interview, the guy from Drew Hill. Okay. Now, if you know anything about religion, he said, listen, that guy's into religion heavy. He said, they named us Drew Hill. Druid. Do you know what a druid is? See what I'm saying? They always throw this type of stuff in front of you. Like this right here, the peace sign. They try to tell you that's peace. No. Signs have double meanings. You have to know both meanings for the sign. They said that they did that to them. Now, let's think about something else black folk don't know. Showtime at the Apollo. There's something else he talked about. He said Showtime at the Apollo. What is Apollo? A false god. Apollo is a false god, right? Showtime at the Apollo. See what I'm saying? Rainbow is caused by reflection, refraction, added spectrum of light, or water droplets resulting in a spectrum of light appearing in the sky. Mr. Mac went and broke that thing down because y'all don't want to. Y'all gonna stay on the round earth, and that's cool. Wow, bruh. Calvin Whitehurst said NASA in Hebrew means deceive. He said, look it up on Google. Calvin Whitehurst, I appreciate that giblet, because I definitely need that. Just because the Bible has some truth in it doesn't mean it was inspired by God. Now, I didn't say that, brother. I didn't say that. I didn't say that, but I said the Bible has a lot of truth, so how can we discredit the Bible altogether? That's what I said. How can we discredit the Bible altogether when it has a lot of truth? The Bible tells you to beware of false idols and false gods. It also tells you to beware of false science and false teachings. It tells you a lot of stuff that's relevant and true today. A lot of stuff I read as a kid growing up. And a lot of people I've seen in Hollywood, the reason why they didn't get caught up in so much of the stuff is because of their church background. It's kind of what saved them, knowing certain things. So we're naive to this country, been here the longest and built this country, fought in all of the wars, etc. Exactly. Why is anyone against anyone for skin color? Exactly, Steve. That's what I'm saying. It's stupidity. Because here's the thing, y'all. The reason why Americans are against each other because the Jews want us to be against each other. If we stay arguing at, hey, cracker, nigga, if we stay doing that, we won't really be able to see that the Jews are controlling and playing with us on puppet strings. The Jews are running everything. If we keep fighting amongst each other, fighting the police killing us, because here's the thing, the Jews the deception is so deep, they have fooled white people and have them thinking certain ways and certain perceptions. They have orchestrated all of this. So all the stuff that we're seeing and all the stuff that's magnified in the media, hell, the Jews control the media. So what they want to magnify, they magnify. What they want to put in the back, they put in the back. They control all the newspapers and all the radio, all the news stations. The Jews own every one of them. Not just one, they own all of them. All of them, man. Not just, they own all newspapers, all radio stations, all that shit is owned by the Jews. Every last bit of it. So how in the hell are we to think that we are ever going to turn on the news or the radio? You got to think about this. Let's talk about programming you. If I can show it to you on your TV while you sleep at night, you're listening to it in your ear, I'm running that to you so much, it's no way you cannot eat it up. You go watch news, this is what the Jews want you to see. You listen to your radio, this is what the Jews want you to hear. You see your favorite rapper or your favorite singer, that's what the Jews want you to see. No matter, and it's not just us, they do it too. Of course, they've been control. They seen the way to get to us was control that. They figured the boule controls us. The boule was created when those brothers, those coons, I ain't even gonna call them brothers, those coons didn't want to be part of Marcus Garvey. So they ran to Massa, please help us out, please help us. And that's why I can't agree with the Masons, because Marcus Garvey was for his people, and those boule cats, Massa, help us out. And they formed the first black Masonic lodge. I see what, 1904? Why would you want to be a part of an organization that don't even like you? That's my thing. And then, you know what it turned to? Black Masons can't even go in white Masons lodge. What? But white Masons can come in your lodge. I can't be a part of that. I can't be a part of that. That's just me personally. You know, to each his own. But I can't. I gotta have the same privileges as they do. Who are they? We are all equal, man. Let's stop trying to put one over the other, bro. For real, because when people start saying they're better than me, then I have to be ignorant, so to speak, and I have to say things that I really don't want to say, because I have friends that are not my complexion, and I don't want to say things to the 85% because I don't want to say things to the 90% of white America, because the 95% of white Americans, it's only 5% that I deal with. But these are friends that don't look like me. These are real friends. These are people I really deal with. So I could never come on here and tell you I hate white people, because I have friends that I love and deal with that's not my color. That's not the problem. That's not the problem. That's not even relevant. Because I'm going to tell you something. And this is another thing I hate. You can go places, some places, when you don't be where you're from, and as far as me being a black man, and I'll get help from other people before my brothers step up to help me. We got to break that, man. We got to break that. It's the same way, like, if you've ever been to the feds, which I pray, that's why I do these videos, because I don't want my young brothers, my young sisters, whether you like me or you're another complexion, I don't want y'all to have to spend your time in a cage and make folk money and be away from your family for no period of time. So that's why I try to show you that let's do something different. You know what I mean? Let's not go to jail because I'm gonna tell you something. I like pussy and I like the free world. I'm not going back. I'm cool as a mother. Okay? I like panties in the bed with me. I'm not going back to the joint. Okay, so I'm just trying to show you, stay on out here with the PH. Stay on out here because we can be out here, we can be successful, and our children need us out here. You know what I mean? And it gets me upset when I get y'all in my inbox and I take my time to talk to you on my phone. Because I'm busy. I get tons of calls from people all over the country every day. If I take my time out to call you, okay, and you are talking to me and your face is the color of mine, or I'm taking my time out to text you some information on Facebook or IG, because y'all come there too, and you are not even willing to do what you need to do. You're giving me like this half-ass lazy attitude and the excuses. Let me tell you something, people. I have been black all my life. I have been over 6 foot forever, and I've been looked at a different way forever. That don't mean shit. That don't mean nobody's supposed to give me nothing, no special breaks or nothing. Everything I got, I bust my ass for it. The reason why they let me in, because I wouldn't let them shut me out. You get that? The reason why I'm in trucking is because I wouldn't let them shut me out. I called 43 companies. My parole officer, when I got out of federal prison, made me stay at the Salvation Army for 6 months. Crackheads, people shooting up heroin. He forced me to stay there. Lived there for 6 months. I walked 2 miles every day back and forth to truck driving school. Okay? I was selling crack. Alright? And I said, God ain't gonna let me. I failed my CDL test 3 times. I said, God is not gonna let me get my CDL because I'm selling crack. I'm poisoning my people. And I'm looking at these people I'm selling these drugs to, and they looking worse and worse and worse. And the shit's starting to bother me. Like, man, you know, it's starting to bother me. And I'm like, how can I expect God to open up any doors for me when I'm out here poisoning people? So I stopped selling crack. I went broke. Okay? I went broke. I went to truck driving school. I would freeze 3 bottles of water, put in my book bag, and not even know how I was gonna get back. Have to ask somebody for a ride, bum some change to get back home. But I went the fuck out there and I stayed 12 hours and I got it. What I hate when y'all come in here to me and you give me some fucking excuse why you're not getting it done. Why you're not putting in the work that you need to put in. Because I don't know if you see it or not. Don't let the camera fool you. I work hard every day. Every fucking day. For everything I got. And I'm saying you can be out here, but it comes at a cost and a price. You're going to have to work hard. I work 10 times as hard as everybody because they don't have felonies and they don't look like me. So I always feel like I got to go harder than everybody else because of who I am. So I always try to take it to the next level. If you ain't trying to do that, do not call me. Don't waste my time. Don't eat, because I'm going to crush you. One dude was like, man, it's hard. I said, you know what? It is hard. Don't seem like you got it in you. Quit now. I'm going to be brutally honest. I'm not going to pat you on the back. I'm not going to rub you because you're a man. Muscle up. Get it done. No excuses, no reasons. I got a terrible record. I've been to prison. I shot niggas when I was 14 years old, went to the joint. I've been in prison forever. I'm out here doing it. I worked at a company for 2 years, so why some of you think you ain't even got to work at a truck driving company for 6 months and you go out here and do your thing? Why you think you don't got to pay your dues? That's another thing y'all do. Y'all think y'all don't got to pay no dues. Y'all think y'all supposed to just come out here and everything just open up for you. It don't work like that, man. It don't work like that. Exactly. The Jews finance slave trade. JV Media, you own it, bro. Great question. White guy tell us, why are white people so afraid of us being on code just like you guys are? Hold up. Great question. White guy tell us, why are white people so afraid of us being on code just like you guys are? I can't understand it. I read that every president is related. Yes, a girl did a thing on it. Barack Obama is related to Dick Cheney. I read that too. All presidents are related, yes. Except for one of them. It's one that wasn't related to a little girl. And y'all ain't pay that no attention either. Everybody slept on that. Ain't nobody find that strange. That all presidents, I bet you're not related to him. And I'm not related to him. Madonna's also, what's the lady name? Marilyn Monroe. She was related to Bush. What you don't realize, they've been orchestrating stuff. Alicia Keys, she was on something when she was like 4 years old. What you don't understand is that TV thing, that's all part of a machine. That's all part of a machine. And I'm gonna tell you something. Any black, watch, pay attention to a lot of these black people when they get this money. Notice somebody close around them dies. I mean, and then they just blow. It seems like a death of a family member, and then they just skyrocket. I don't know, but I've seen that a lot. You know, like Michael Jordan's dad died on 23, and he made the 23 famous. Dad died 7/23, he's number 23. Did you see some of the stuff he said about his dad dying? The recent pardon Trump gave Jack Johnson, I guess that is his way of helping us. Exactly. Exactly. What's up? BKP did it. Mr. Paul Sharp, ain't seen you in a while. Brother, how you doing? Where at in Chicago? Come on, man. I went to Chicago, man, and I'm going to tell y'all something, Chicago. I was upset. I got out and talked to some people who look like me. Them niggas look like me crazy. But I understand Chicago. Y'all separated and stuff like that. But I got love for y'all, man. I got love for y'all because I believe that there's things being done to y'all that y'all ain't in control of. But I believe that Chicago needs to have, I don't want to see none of these people that these other people put on TV. I'm talking about the real people from Chicago. The four corner hustlers, the GDs, the vice. I'm talking about you cats who are down in these neighborhoods. You live there. You live there. It's not about nobody making the community better outside. It's about us in these communities. Why can't we all come together? Why can't Chicago? Why don't we just say, hey man, we just go, let it go. Well, it ain't whatever little issues our neighborhood got ain't bigger than the issues we got as a people. They're not. Let's just let it go. I don't want to kill no Crips. I don't hate Crips no more. At one time, I couldn't stand a Crip. I just gun his head down. I was poisoned. I was a slave. I was thinking like a slave. Them guys don't do nothing to me, but just because they Crips, I hate them. I hate them. Kill them. But I was a slave. I was thinking like a slave. I was thinking like a slave. Why I hate my brothers? They're my brothers. They like blue t-shirts. I like red t-shirts. That's all it is at the end of the day. That's all it is at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Them brothers, that Crip community, I don't want to get y'all shit wrong. Community resistance in progress. That is positive for the people. Community resistance in progress. That is positive for our people. So why would that be demonized? Blood, brotherly love overriding oppression and destruction. Why is that demonized? GD, growth and development. Let's make these organizations be what they really stand for. Let's get that going. Growth and development. Community resistance in progress. Brotherly love overriding oppression and destruction. Let's really do that. Let's really do that. Because if we really stick to that, if we really stick to what we're supposed to, we can't kill each other. You get that? Brotherly love overriding oppression and destruction. That means I can't kill my brother. My brotherly love override trumps all that trash. And that's what blood is. That's what it is. Fuck what anybody talking about. That's what blood is. So like, I don't know. I just think we have to the I got delivered at 2 in the morning. What is it? Between 2 p.m. and 2 a.m. I'm in Missouri. South Pulaski Road, Chicago, Illinois. South Pulaski Road. I don't know what this is. Don't tell me what it is. Oh, Neely Foods in Chicago, South Pulaski Road. Not sure if y'all know about that, Neely Foods in Chicago. I never been religious my whole life, and there are a lot of people like me, and I'm a good law-abiding citizen. Yeah, because it's not about being religious. It's about living your life as a righteous man. It's not about that. It has nothing to do with religious. We all have a moral compass, and we all know right from wrong. All you need is to live your life the right way. You know what's right, and you know what's wrong. Nobody has to tell you that. You know when you're doing some BS, and you know when you're doing the right thing. So that's nothing nobody needs to direct you towards. You know what it is. Like, the things I do, Like when I started my YouTube, I felt compelled to do that. Something inside of me told me to do that. Things I do something is telling me, pulling me to do that. That's why I do it. When I started giving out the gift cards, something told me to do it. I felt compelled to do that. You see what I'm saying? It just is. It's hard to explain. It just is. That's why Flight 23 is Jordan. It's y'all still on 93? I got that. Flight, there you go. Nomad Trucker. Thank you. I knew I wasn't a damn fool. Y'all tried to play me. Thank you. I was wrong on the 9/11, but I knew Flight 23. That's what it was, the plane that disappeared, that went missing. Flight 23, I knew it. There was a Flight 23. The banks are owned by Jewish families, and all wars, bank wars, which are to done put other lands in debt. Exactly. NFL players need to boycott the NFL by not playing. NFL and NBA. Live for tomorrow, not yesterday. Yesterday is gone. I'm living for the uplifting of my people and making a better day than it was yesterday. That's what it is. Because we can't make a better tomorrow if we didn't learn from the past. Okay? Everyone want to forget the past. We're not forgetting nothing. The past formed. How could I forget my past? It made me who I am today. So how could I say the past is irrelevant? You learn from your past. You grow from your past. So how could you forget that? That's where all your growth comes from. There's no growth without experiences. You'll never grow. Your past forms you into who you are. I don't, the dinosaur thing, we up in arms about that too. The black community got destroyed when the mass incarceration started. No father in the home means no structure. Exactly, pimp. Exactly. Made women smoke for money through patriotism to get more money. Exactly. Miss 10 Toe Down. What 10 Toe Down said? Hey, we was on that NFL, NBA thing. Y'all must just kicking in, but we was on that like, why we talking about, yeah, and I was in Texas. They was like, yo, Houston gonna win at night. Who cares? I don't care who win. Who cares? You go look at you, run up and down the court, but you look up in that press box, your black ass ain't up in there. So why we watching that? Why we participating in that? Why we spending money on that? I don't have a team no more. So that's like, yo, my team is the Patriots. I have no team. Them ain't none of my teams. Them other people's team. Them ain't mine. Ain't nobody look like me on a team. So we don't have a team. I don't have a team. I don't like none of them. I don't care nothing about them. And them coons running up and down the court, running up and down the basketball field and just going for it, I don't keep all that. Because all y'all is running up and down Master Cotton Field and getting master paid. 2-3 years after the league, all y'all broke. Broke. Most of them football players is broke, busted, and disgusted. The owners ain't. The owners, family will, because they are wealthy. They're not making you feel, they're making you rich. Rich is nothing. Father in home, white kids still doing mass shootings. Oh my God, fluoride and toothpaste? People don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear the studies on fluoride. They don't want to hear about the fluoride. We've been on that. Fluoride's being put in your water. Look up the studies on fluoride. Cause a normal person to go insane. They're giving it to us in small doses. And they're putting it in the water. Hey, King Ray, appreciate it. The fluoride. Hey, Highway Runner, I'm with you, man. And New Life Trucking just came in. New Life Trucking, they tried to chew me up because I don't want to go for the globe, man. Are you off your meds again? Nah, I just got off your mama. Fucking now. How about that? I just got off your mama. That's all. I ain't off my meds. I just got off your mama. How about that? You see that? Real question is, do it matter if the earth is flat around? Nah, I don't care, Mr. Mac. Mama, I don't care about that. My thing is the unity, the issues amongst the people. That's the important part to me. The flat around, we just go, really, The flat around, to me, that's just good fun now. Because I've already done my research and I believe what I believe. Everybody believe what they believe, and I'm not trying to convince nobody to believe what I believe, or don't try to convince me to believe what you believe. But I'm on, it's not, I don't believe we on the spinning ball. And that's just my take on it. And I have no problem with anybody else saying that. Yeah, God don't want to hear body. Shh, don't tell nobody. I don't know what that is. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what the earth is. I haven't seen a picture from space. All I just know is half of what you see and none of what you hear. Exactly. I read a lot of stuff in the Bible. Everybody keeping about the Bible. And I just did a lot of studying on stuff. I watched these people go fast rocking. New Life Trucking. Please, New Life Trucking. Me and him went over this. New Life Trucking, we went over this. And why does it matter? Why can't we just have a different? Yeah, Mr. Mac, that's what I'm saying. If y'all believe the earth is round, you know what I'm saying? To me, when we go over the flat earth, round earth, that's really just good fun, just good entertainment, like, with y'all, because I believe what I believe, y'all believe what y'all believe, and it's cool. It's cool. Ain't no love lost. We can have difference of opinions. We're not going to, nobody's going to agree all the time unless a yes man. And I don't think nobody's yes man's in here. I'm not nobody's yes man, y'all not my yes man. Because y'all definitely tell me when I'm wrong, and that's how it go. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Help me out. I'm not right all the time. I do know some shit, but I'm wrong too. So if I get it wrong, help me out, because I don't want to just, because somebody damn sure come tell me I got it right. School shootings are a form of brainwashing. Look at how youth look at guns. I don't doubt you. I still believe. The 23, bro. Like, I know I seen something on the 23, and the fact of the matter is, I'm bad with my memory. I'm old. It's hard for me to remember. But it was a bunch of stuff on the 23. I needed to write it all down so I can bring it to you, and then you can see what I was seeing. When skydivers jump, the earth look round, or is it cause the camera lenses? GoPro has a fisheye look to it, so it's gonna always give you that round effect. I got 2 GoPro cameras back there. They gonna always give you that fisheye effect. You have to get something without. Why do all religions tell of a dragon-type creature? That's the Baphomet. That's what I think they talk about, the serpent. The serpent. That's like the guy from Drew Hill. He said that serpent. They didn't do that. And then he said when he went to Showtime at Apollo, he said Apollo, false god. He said, they said, man, y'all need a backdrop. He was like, man, we don't got no backdrop. He said, hey, well, y'all want to use the dragon that y'all used to take that picture? So how did they happen to have that dragon on standby at the Apollo? You see what I'm saying, man? Different white parents, bro. The mass shootings, to me, are set up to strip the people. It's propaganda. It was a movie that was coming out called Great State. Yeah, that's propaganda. I don't believe in them school shootings. At the school shoot, first of all, George Soros, the guy who funded Black Lives Matter. All right, now I'm going to tell you something you can look up if you want to look it up. George Soros, right? He owned a bunch of stock in, what was that casino? I can't think, it was the MGM or whatever the casino was where the shooting was at. He owned a bunch of stock in that, okay? About 45 days, I forgot what it's called, y'all. I'm not good on stuff. He put in a put option, I think it was a put option, which means if the stock dropped below $55, the stock was like 80. If it dropped below 55, you still got to give him his stock at 55 a share. He had millions of shares. There's also the CEO, god damn it, of the MGM Grand, I think it was the MGM Grand, y'all. He sold all his stocks off. This is like 45 days. It's within 60 days of the shoot. They both made millions and millions of dollars. How did they? It's real coincidental that they sold all that 60 days before that alleged shooting. 60 days before, they just happened to dump it all. And the MGM Grand, man, like them casinos, let's set money down there, like dumped all this stock. Made millions, then bought it back at the low. Me, you don't understand what these people will do for money. And the thing is, they have so much money, and the only thing they see is more and more and more, and taking more and more out of our pocket and put more and more in theirs. If you notice, think about when you started working. I'm a country boy, so I started working since I was 15. I've been getting a check. Now the deductions when I was 15 as compared to the deductions now and I'm 41, FICA, FICA, FUCA, FACA, all this other shit they charge, and I don't even know what half of that shit is. And I have reasons for my word. Some of you might not get why. We have satellite pictures of the planets and they are round. Are you kidding me? I'm confused on the flat earth story, plus the live images from the... Are you kidding me, Davis? I'm so sick of looking at those CGI pictures on Google Earth, bruh. I'm over it, man. Like I said, I don't get into that. I don't debate that no more with people. Like I said, the UN flag has no Antarctica on it and is broken into 33 sections. The people in Arizona shot that rocket up. That rocket just stopped in midair. Like, I mean, I've seen the guy who invented rockets drop the Bible verse on his tombstone that said he laid a firmament to show evidence of his work. I'm not right. New Life Trucking, please get the verse right so I can say it exactly right. The guy who created rockets said he laid the firmament to show evidence of his work. It was a Bible verse he quoted. I don't know if I got it exactly right, but that I'm done. I'm done with that. I mean, believe what you want. And how is 23 bad? My Jordan 12s had 23 on the back. Planet Monster. Right? My family Indians. Similar for exactly. Truth. First pictures of Indians, they were of melanated descent. Exactly. Black Indians in Maryland. Facts. Let's not forget the Black Indians. That's what I'm trying. But see, people, when I said the Black Indians, boy, they tore into me. Ain't no such thing as a Black Indian. Okay, my wife and them, they fellas and do the dances and all that. I guess they've just made that up. They just now gave my wife and them tribe national recognition, though. They just now, Chickahominy tribe, they just now gave them national recognition. Why they ain't been having it? Why they ain't been having it? I seen a white man told me he was Native American. I about spit in his face. Laughed so hard. He was old, too. Old fool. Whites built the pyramids. You're right. Ha ha. Not a chance whitewashing history. I ain't lying. A lot of Masons don't what it is they're really into. Yeah, I think so too, Pimp. And I think a lot of them never even reached that sector. You know what I mean? Like a lot of them never get there. I think a lot of them never even really know. They've been controlling the weather, yeah. They've been controlling the weather since the 60s. I seen something on that. When they had a law actually about it, you could not do it to other countries, you could only do it to your country. What book did God say read? Are you serious? Are you serious? The Bible is a beast if you know how to read it. Hey, Malcolm, I'm with you on that. This is simultation wake up, people. Simulation, yeah. The Bible is 50% truth, stolen from the Quran, and the rest lies. You know what, though? I don't follow no leaders. And you know what I mean? Y'all, a lot of y'all probably gonna get in your feelings, but Honorable Elijah Muhammad, because of what Malcolm X said, and I don't know if a lot of y'all know that, so that's why I don't. Any leader that's been brought to me by any leader that's accepted and that's pushed in my face a lot, I know is not really for me. Any black person that I see that's pushed in my face all the time, I know that's not really for me. And if anybody looked right before Malcolm X got killed, some of the stuff he was saying, I'm with Malcolm. So Elijah Muhammad, that doesn't work for me either. Sorry. Joe Franco, what's up, fam? Drew Hill is a neighborhood in Baltimore. Druid Hill. Yeah, but they didn't name themselves that. I seen him talk about that shit. But a druid is something else. It's something else in the Bible. I'm not sure exactly what I think. I'm not sure exactly what it is. But it's a druid. It's something not good of the Bible. In Alabama, the peace sign is a white supremacist symbol. No more Showtime at the Apollo. You know, I just think, man, we really need to. I want to see black leaders come out that emerge from neighborhoods, like Mr. Mack. If Mr. Mack had an organization, I know Mr. Mack's people. He's not fed by the machine. I would support that. I want to see people like somebody who actually lives down in Chicago with the people. These are the people I don't want to see somebody who lives way away from the issues. I want to see real community leaders and activists, people who live in the communities. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see nothing that the machine puts in front of us. No Martin Luther Kings, no none of that. I want to see real people from real neighborhoods dealing with real issues every day. I don't want to see none of that. Martin Luther King, when he realized that he had been tricked because he bit off into the machine, yeah, he's part of the boule. He's part of the black boule. That little teeny percentage of black people who feed us the trash. Yeah. Yeah, they are. The Matrix says it all. I didn't realize we all live in, Aboriginal people are in Australia. Yeah, it says that. Exactly. Aboriginal people are in Australia. It says that when they found the lady Lucy, it said that she was off the coast of Africa, and they said that too. Star search, star means chosen one. Smart people wrote Bible. Abandon Apollyon, say about Father Don Leader. There's secret cults that control the world. Yeah. Read the Quran first, then go back and read the Bible. You will find your answers. And I'm going to get me a Quran too. It's called social engineering. That's not true. NASA don't mean deceive in Hebrew. Oh, my man. Somebody coming in and say NASA don't mean deceive in Hebrew. Well, that's what the brother said. I didn't look it up. Somebody came in and told me to say search it on Google. He said NASA means deceive in Hebrew. I was definitely going to look it up when we got off here. First people traveled Moors. They were here in America. They said Lincoln was one. They called him a monkey when he was running for president. Wow. Hitler speaks again. Hitler speaks again. Do you know that America took all Hitler's scientists? They wanted to kill them people. They said, no, we want them. They was interested in the mind control work they was doing. Exactly. And the Green Machine, I'm with you. That's why I say I have to get me a Quran too. And I want to get a Torah too. Because I believe, you know, it's good information and all, but I can't totally disprove the Bible is the most complete black history book on the planet. That's why they got rid of Bill Cosby. He wanted to buy one of those networks, and it's exactly, Bill Cosby made the mistake of trying to buy NBC. No, boy, you don't. Black people don't become wealthy here. It's not designed. You can jigaboo for us. You can buck dance for us and run up and down our football fields and put our shoes on and sell them to you people and make us a bunch of money, and then you go off and be poor, broke, and die, and we find the next one of you dumbass niggas and we run you through the mill the same way. We keep on doing that, and our family keeps getting wealthy, and you niggas keep getting a little money and going to the poorhouse. As long as we keep running out there to jump on a football field and basketball court, they totally got it. They totally got it. But imagine if all of us, like I said, if we were really together, just imagine if all the black people across this country united. And we said, all right, this is what we doing. We ain't playing no more football, we ain't playing no more basketball. We done. We done with that. We quit. We done with that. We don't want no part in that. Y'all had that. Y'all play. Y'all had that shit. That NBA, NFL. We gonna make our own real NBA. And this gonna be the nigga football league and nigga basketball league. That's what we gonna do. Okay, and it's gonna be ours. We gonna own it. We gonna sponsor it, and we gonna get our own TV station. We gonna run our own thing. Boy, they'd have a baby. That's why they destroyed Black Wall Street. Cause see, what y'all don't realize is they need your money. Oh yeah, they need our money. We spend a lot of money. We buy them Cadillacs and all the Jordans. We stay buying Jordans. They ain't got no house and no apartment to stay in, but we got to fly Jordans on. We got to do better. We got to do better. We got to do better. You got Jordans on. You want to give your brother 50 cents? He hungry. But you got Jordan on. Jordan don't care nothing about you, and he got money in prisons. But you got his Jordans on. We shouldn't even buy his shoes. We shouldn't even buy. I've never bought a pair. I bought pairs for my children because of what they wanted, but I never buy a pair of Jordan shoes. I will not support it. He got money in prisons. He don't care nothing about me and getting him nothing. I'll buy off one of these cats on One of these cats I deal with on YouTube. Before I deal with that. Connecticut. Hello? Yeah, all shrunk. They high-ranking Masons. Hello? Yes, who's this? Oh, I already got it. I got it yesterday, Pimp. You late. Thank you. Yeah, I had to get my own insurance yesterday. And my insurance plan, it cost me about $400 a month, which ain't bad. That's my partner told me, like $400 a month. But it's a PPO, not an HMO. I don't know. He said that's accepted all over the country, so that's actually better. So that's actually better. All Shriners are Masons, but not all Masons are Shriners. Okay, Shriners are the next level. Okay, cool. Okay, that's what I thought. It was a higher echelon. Green rules the world. Money. The controller of money rules the world, pimpin'. The controller. Who controls the money? Let me tell you what old boy said. Rothschild.
Say a command.
He said, I don't give a damn what puppet you put in office. I control the money. I control the country. Hello? I'm fine. Is this about insurance? Yeah, I already got it, Pip. I already got it. I'm getting blowed up by the insurance. I bought it yesterday. It was like $400. I got to get it because I got. Thanks to Barack Obama, people. Once again, y'all boy, Barack Obama. Yeah, Barack Obama, we made it. That stupid nigga. Thanks to Barack Obama, I'm forced to get insurance or pay $1,000 in fines. That did nothing for me. Thank you, Barack Obama, for nothing. After Hitler started the news campaign to turn Germany against Jews, the Jews sought out to own every media outlet to never let that happen again. And they used the civil rights movement to gain that. Exactly. Exactly. First of all, that money that we using for money, where's this stuff at? Where's this fake stuff at? Let me break something down to you. This is worthless trash. They could destroy this in a matter of blinking their eye. They could just come up when they say, you know what, we go and buy a different coinage. This is now worth nothing. They could just do that in a blink of an eye. You better ask countries that it's already been done to, where at one time they had their own money. Remember, let me tell you something about Europe. They've already done it to Europe because they already had us. See, what y'all don't realize, each state is like its own country. You see what I'm saying? In the United States, each state is like its own country. You didn't know that. Each state is like its own country. But collectively, they set you up and got you to take that one set of money. See, they did the same thing in Europe, but by them really being their own little entities, they had to go in there and to get that all to the euro. So they got that all to the euro, and they got us all to this dumbass dollar. Eventually, we might not see it, but it's going to be one currency all across the world. So when that happens, everybody with euros and these, they're gonna tank these. At some point, they're gonna tank these, and they're gonna be worth nothing. They're gonna come out with new currency, and it's gonna be across the board what it is. You just watch. What's that guy name? The guy who wrote the Behold the Pale Horse? You better pay attention, because there is no way he could have faked that stuff he wrote in the book. The first Black Lodge was Africa, 459 and 1700. That's why Black Mason is named after Prince Hall. As far as white people being able to enter our lodge when they want is BS. Okay, Mario. And Mario, keep in mind, bro, I got nothing but respect for you, but I'm saying a lot of research I've been doing, and I see a lot of Masons tangled up in a lot of stuff. So it's no shot to you, no shot to your organization that you're a part of. Like I know that I think it's just very, Masons, such a broad group, so many Masons, I think it's just a small speck of the problem. But it is a part of the problem. Everybody ain't ready to put in that work. That's why I say everybody ain't ready for what they say they want. Exactly, Mr. Mac. The apocalypse. Appreciate that, fam. That $20 donate. Damn sure fit that $20 there, fam. One brother to another. Humble beginnings, proud of your journey. You have to make the first step to change the situation. Exactly. And PK, now listen, my bro, I want y'all to hear this. We got 136 people in here. BK P. Diddy. Mr. Paul Sharp. Now I'm telling you this right here while you're on the screen, because I've tried this a couple times and it didn't work. So I'm telling you, so maybe you can relay the message. I tried to call him. He won't answer the phone. It's been a long time. We both brothers, man. Water under the bridge, man. Tell your man to give me a call. Like, I ain't even wrong in this situation. But like I reached out. I ain't even wrong in none of this. With the black YouTubers, the situation with the cats who don't like me is something they did. It's something they did that they shouldn't have did. It ain't nothing I did. If you ask each one of them, they keep it a buck. They tell you they did it, not me. But I'm extending my hand one time across the board. I already reached out because cats kept asking me about Guilty 718 over and over and over. So I told him if he called me, because he blocked my number. I don't do the blocking numbers. I don't do that. He blocked my number. So if he called me and he say how y'all say, he want to squash whatever, got no problem with that. But I'm not making no phone call. See what I'm saying? But Mr. BKP Diddy, I tried to call your man so we could sit down and talk about, see if we squash it, because back in the day, you know, he was real big on YouTube. He had 20 subscribers and the white folk was chewing him up. He used to call me every day and holler at me. And we kicked it. You know what I mean? And it's crazy that Black Lives Matter grew through a wedge in between us. You see what I'm saying? But I'm trying to reach out to him to see if brother to brother, if he wanted, you know, water under the bridge, or, you know, if he ain't go, you know. But I'm just reaching out to you because I know you know him and you still probably talk to him. So just tell him I put it out there like I put it out there for the other two cats. Doors open. They got to walk through it, though. They got to walk through it. Your Murph has been through the hardest of the hard, no excuse for not working. Exactly. Parteehard, I am from Chicago, and you're right, thanks for not. Exactly. Sweet bread, Chicago. I'll be up there tonight, man. Chicago be having me so scared, man, because it's got low bridges. I'm not really familiar with it. I'm running in. Chicago got money, y'all. If you're an owner-operator, like, I got to stay in Chicago. It's always a bag in Chicago. It's always a bag. Now, this load I got is, I got a load of chicken coming out of Arkansas going to Chicago. It's 650 miles. It paid me $1,700. Going into Chicago, baby. 650 miles. I put $220 in my tank, $25 in my reefer tank, $30 in my DEF, and we go get on up to Chicago. Oh, no. I'm putting some more fuel in it. I'm gonna drop maybe $100 more in that tank. $100 more, because I'm trying to, you know what I mean? That's all me when I come up the backside. If I could have did it for 200, then that's 15 to the neck. That's all me. Bills is all paid. That's all to the house. So I'm trying to spend as least fuel as possible to get to Chicago. But I don't like getting Chicago being out of fuel, so I'll probably drop $200 more in here. Wow, $150 in here before I come up there. What time is it? It's about 10 o'clock. I'm going to sleep. I caught the beginner's live feed and going to watch the rerun. I enjoyed so much. Hey, listen, I'm going to tell y'all something. I enjoy these live feeds when y'all jump in here. My man, Young ATM Door, Fair Clark, Green Machine. I never seen you in here before. Shout out to you. A lot of information. My man, the Highway Runner, Jamar 2K, Brandon Hicks, everybody who came in here and participated. I enjoy these when y'all come in here. Y'all know what's going on. And we get to kick and have this back and forth. I think it's healthy. I think it's good. And I enjoy it. I try to get them in. We ain't had one in a while where we talked about what was going on in the state of affairs and all that. They don't want to pay dues because people on here lying about trucking, how easy it is, and got everybody trying to be on the rob. Oh, True the Trucker. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I'm going to tell y'all something. When I was a company driver, and I'm going to keep it all the way a buck. Shit, man, it was easy getting that $1,000 check every week. I have not paid myself a $1,000 check yet. Understand that? That don't mean the business not making money. I just show y'all that the other day on IG. But as far as trucking goes, I got a truck and a trailer that I gotta pay for. If the compressor go out in my trailer, if the compressor go out in my reefer, that's $5. You see what I'm saying? My truck running good, but my trailer has some issues. I had to switch my refrigerator out and that. I lost 4 days last week, so I ain't made no money. So if I'd have been blowing these $3,000 checks, I wouldn't have nothing, and my bills would have been lacking. My insurance, I just paid my insurance this week. I just paid a couple other bills this week, and I ain't put no money in there. I just put $700 in yesterday, but all last week I put zero in. I was spending money. Spending about $500 on the trailer, about $500 on the truck. Now I got a PM, it was $514. I got one filter that's $100. I said change it all out, get it all right. Synthetic oil, I run synthetic oil, not the bullshit. I don't do like my company do, 45. It's a lot of money that goes into this. It's not an easy task. I mean, YouTube videos, cats come on here and give you a nice video. They don't want you to be down about it. Exactly. That's why I said I got love for my black people. Some of y'all don't like me when I go places and y'all frown out, but I always open my hand to you. You know what I mean? Don't get it twisted though. You get it twisted, PH, I'm gonna give you what you're looking for. But I always open my hand, extend my hand. Chicago has several black sites that if you are caught selling drugs, you will see. Wow. Bloods and Crips don't even know what they fighting for. I saw someone ask them. I don't beef with nobody no more because I know what blood really means. I know what it means, man. Like I said, man, anybody, if you run around out here killing people who look like you and you talking about you a G, you a gangster, you shooting at niggas who look like you, but when them folk come, you lay down and put the pistol down and you tuck your tail between your legs. When you go in them jail systems and folk tell you bend over, spread your ass and cough, you dealing with it. Like I done been in the penitentiary where niggas was biting the cheese and going for it. I'm bucking the system. Ask anybody who know the PhD business, I'm bucking the system. They had me in the shoes so long. I got moved from one penitentiary in Pennsylvania because they said I had too much control over niggas. I'm in the hole, a nigga get hit in the head with fire extinguisher in the child hall. I'm supposed to get out the hole. They keep me in the hole. Said I sent a message from the hole that had him hit the man in the head with the fire extinguisher. That's how bad they wanted me away from there. So what they tried to do, what the FBI tried to do, they tried to have me killed. So what they did is, me being an East Coast cat, they said I'm a threat to the security and safety of the institution. Now, me being from the East Coast, that means I got to go to the West Coast where, you know, y'all don't like us over there. I don't know why. I don't know why y'all don't like us. I don't know why. But I got over there and I see on the East Coast, black folk are divided up by where we live. We don't rock with each other like DC and VA. DMV rock together. You know, Florida cats rock together. North Carolina, South Carolina. I don't understand what's the problems with them. I grew up in South Carolina. I don't know why we don't get together like we do. But the black folk, we all divided over the whole situation. You know what I mean? And nobody else kicking it like that but us though, bro. Like, and it's not just, I can't say it's just one place. It's everywhere. But when I went out west, I went to Colorado, and being in prison on the East Coast, being on prison on the East Coast is run by blacks. Like it ain't nothing go happen. Like ain't no other race go do nothing to blacks because we are so deep. So it's never gonna be a race war in the South or on the North on this region over here because we are so deep. We're not going for it. You understand what I'm saying? So that's not gonna happen over here. Well, when I went to Colorado, that's the first real interaction I had with Crips. Because I went over there, they wanted us over there because the blacks had just got attacked by the whites and the Mexicans. Whites and the Mexicans teamed up and jumped on the blacks. So, and they had, like, being a black person coming from the East Coast, going into federal prison, you go into federal prison, let me tell you something, West Coast cats. If you ever go to federal prison in the West, it's some federal prison. The Mexicans and white boys, they got that shit on smash. Victorville, California. The Mexicans told the blacks, get off the yard by 3 o'clock, nigga. Go. They said, we want every black man off this yard. We not having it. All y'all gotta go. I'm not sure if Victorville 1 or 2. They took off on the blacks. Took off on him, hitting niggas with bocce ball. My man got his head split with a bocce ball. I mean, they took off on him in Victorville. That would have never happened on the east side. On the south, we are way too deep. But when you come out west, the Mexicans are super deep. And boy, I was talking to one dude, he said the Mexicans got it on smash so bad. He was in a Fed prison in California. In order to steal out the kitchen, you have to ask the Mexicans. Oh yeah. And if they say you can't steal out that kitchen, you bet not steal it. You bet not steal it, or they gonna kill you. That's how mean it is. Y'all out there running around don't know. That feds, boy, the feds will play a vicious game with you. When they say you are safety and security to the safety of the institution, you gone. They sent me to Colorado. I never made it back to the East Coast where I lived at. I'm out there with people where I'm not from. I hated it. It was terrible being out there because I'm an East Coast cat, so I want to be around cats where I'm from. No shit, I'm the West Coast. I didn't grow up over here, so how y'all vibing, I'm not vibing. Y'all talking about stuff y'all know. I don't know nothing about that shit. So I'm out of my element. But I made it do what it do. But it was just crazy for me to see black people being handled like that. Like, that's an easy street to ride on? Cool, Davis, I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Like, exactly, Earl. We're the Rothschilds all day. Yeah, I got health insurance. I just got it yesterday. I got a PPO, not an HMO. He said that was better. It's like $400 a month. My insurance is like $400 a month. But I paid like $250 as a company. But this insurance is way better. So, I mean, it's not bad. So it's like about $100 a week. My premium's like, I think it was $336. It was like $336, something like that. It's like right at $400 a month. But you gotta have that because the fine is not $700. The fine goes on how much you make. The fine is according, so you think that you gonna get a $700 fine and you out here, you got a truck, you gonna get a fine way bigger than that. And see, a lot of people rushing to buy these trucks and rushing to come out here because they see the video and see us doing things. They don't know it is hard, man. And you don't see the hard videos behind the scenes. Sometimes I can't make a video because I'm just going through it. The other day I woke up, I didn't even feel like driving. And I had 900 fucking miles to do within about 30 hours. Yeah. Not even 30, 24. I had like 900 miles left. Yeah. Yeah. And whether you know it or not, and ain't nobody gonna tell you, but these loads they assign to you, a lot of the loads, there's no way in hell they can be done legal. There's just no way, like, and it's hard. Like, what do you do? What do you do? It's hard. Like, don't bite the cheese, man. And then not only that, if you're black, come out here. Look at this. When they ask you for your stuff, this is I have my books and all my stuff official, have everything neat and organized and together. All right. Now, I got this book, my partner told me to get this, the planner I write down when I pick up, how much it weighed, all that, when I deliver, all that stuff like that. This is not the month that I'm in, but I'm just showing you. I write down, like, say I pick up the 4th, I probably pick up, the time, and then I write on the day it got delivered. I write all that information down. Then another book, I have another book back there. I record, all right, say I picked up this load. This load pays $1,700. I spent $225 in fuel. I spent $25 in reefer fuel. I spent $30 in depth. So I keep all the expenses and the things I spend in the store. I spent $5 on a sandwich this morning. I keep all my expenses and I tally all that on one side. I save all my fuel receipts. Listen, it's a lot of shit. It's a lot of stuff that goes into this truck. Now on this front side, I save my fuel receipts on this side, and the other stuff I spend, I got to bind, I got to separate it. One thing I got fuel receipts in one slot. All right, it's broke up into sections here. All right, I got fuel receipts. I got stuff I buy, the expenses, and then in the back, maintenance stuff that happens with the truck. Like when I had to get the truck towed, when I had to get the truck out of tow, and when I got a PM, all the stuff that's done to the truck, I have to record. I record all that and keep all that stuff for my records. So you're gonna have to keep meticulous records. You're gonna have to be up on that. It's a lot that goes on, and it's a lot of stuff to pay. It's a lot of people's hands in your pocket. I went to a shipper yesterday. The load was $3,300 for 2,000 miles. It was like 44,000 pounds. I spent $1,100 in fuel. Horrible. You know what I mean? But they charge $280 to take their product off the truck. What a scam, right? They order stuff and charge you to take the stuff they ordered off They need the stuff, but they're gonna charge you to take it off. What a scam. But your company, say if I go in there and take it off myself, they won't cut me the check. They won't give me that money, but they'll pay them. I think that's one of the biggest, lumpers is one of the biggest ripoff it is out here. And when you actually buy a truck and you come out here and you see what's going on, you see the stuff that's not in people's videos, like IFTA. I have to record every mile I drive through every state for my IFTA. When I get gas, when I get fuel, I never had to do this at Abilene. When I get fuel, I got to record how much I paid, how much fuel did I get, what was the cost of my fuel. I got to record all that. I got to keep meticulous records on everything. And then, let's say this week, like right now, all right, we spent, let's say about $300 expenses, so I'm about to get $1,400. Plus, it's a little bit of money they owe me, probably about $2,000. Okay, $2,000. Okay, they give me $2,000. Does that mean I got $2,000 to spend? No. I don't have any money this week because it's a certain amount of money I put into the business. You got to understand, when you're buying a truck, it's not just, hey, I got a truck, I'm balling. No, you're building a business. So in order to build that business, you need capital. So if I made I only pay myself $200 a week until my business has enough capital in it where if certain shit happen, the business is still okay. So I said 10,000. You know what I mean? Until my business account has 10,000, and then I'm still managing business, and the baseline instead of being a zero is the 10,000. Then I can pay myself a little more money. But until then, it's about building the business up. Did anyone see about a black homeless woman said Trump allowed her to live in Trump Towers rent-free? No, they're not going to see that because the machine is not going to televise that. What's happening, cuz? Oh, I can't call it. You got to put a K in front of that C. No, I'm just bullshit. Don't worry about fluoride if you are going to smoke. Bruh, please. The fucking air you breathe is tainted. Chemtrails in the sky. You worry about this cigarette? I'm cool. They gonna kill us over something. You seen some of the stuff they shooting in the food you eat? Huh? Can't escape the machine. I've been awake for years and I see how they control everything and how they turn everyone against each other. We have to come together, all of us, as the human race. Exactly, Bird 574. Yeah, when you're awake, you see a lot of stuff that you didn't see. Fluoride was first used in the German concentration camps. I can believe that. Man, I try to teach black people to help each other. I try to every day, brother. I try to, and it's just like people, man. Like, hey, it's hard to put yourself out live like this. Very hard. Like, yes, man, don't agree. They just play along. I love hearing all these different thoughts in the people. I do too. I do, Steve. I like that. Everybody's giving feedback and talking and conversating and putting in input. That's what makes it. It's just not just about me. It's about the interaction with me and you. Like, y'all know a lot of stuff too. Y'all helping me learn stuff. But let's get back to what my man said about NASA. Let's look that up. Because he said, we got one person say NASA means deceive in Hebrew, and one person saying it's not. So I know when I get off here, I'm going to go look up what does NASA mean in Hebrew. I don't know where I can find it, but I'm going to try and see if that's what it means. I know words do have different meanings, and a lot of stuff's been used, and we see it as nothing, but it has a lot of meaning, but we just don't know what the meaning is. Most wanted, what's happening, Pimp? That's what it's all about. You can learn something if you listen to people who believe different than you. Exactly, Mr. Mack. We all learn from each other. That's what I'm talking about. We all learn from each other. That's why, how could you shut out people who come from different places than you? You know what I mean? That look different than you. You experiencing something new and they tell you about something you don't know. You tell them somebody you don't know. Let's get to know each other. What's the big deal? I'm going to tell you something. Y'all sit here and worry about color. Them people at the top, they don't worry about color. They count money together. Believe that. They ain't tripping on that shit. They count money together. They ain't tripping on that. Most of the mass shootings are fake. They're trying to take our rights away. Exactly. But if we was as a people stuck together, then couldn't nobody do nothing. What about the insurance taken out of the World Trade Center? Yeah, right before the boom. But somebody just came and told me, somebody just came in here, M. Taylor, and said that 9/11 was real. Planes really hit the tower. I'm dead. But I mean, I hear what he's saying. I ain't listening, but I'm hearing. Who is this dude here, Mr. Mac? You just going on and on. M. Taylor. Mr. Mac got him. Oh, don't worry. They always try that, bruh. And Black Lives Matter is a... There you go. Jamar 2K. LGB... All that bullshit. LGBTQ and Black Lives Matter is the Soros. George Soros, remember I keep telling you. And he made so much money off the Vegas shooting. Exactly. That's why they got all the Hitler scientists. Bruh, because you know it's not Nick, I'm not even into that. That's girl shit. I'd rather come on here, man. And like I said, I guess it's the way I kick it with y'all. We really vibe. Because some of y'all, I guess y'all see me and would dap up. I'm like, nah, nigga. I give you dap and pat you on your hug, nigga. Come on, get on over here. Get on in here. You know what I mean? Like, we family. Like, I mean that shit. Like, if I'm in your city, you're around, you got time, you want to holler at me, I try to shake it on down. There's been a couple cats I done pulled up on. Like, my man Al out in Seattle, I pulled up on Al. Al gave me a ride to get me something to eat and all that. I pulled up on my man in Irvin, New Jersey. We couldn't really kick it. I pulled up on my man Bounty in Indiana. We went and rolled out for a little minute, man. I appreciate that love, man, because like I said, bro, we all family in this shit. You know what I mean? And I'd be wrong to come on here and tell y'all to hate Puerto Ricans or hate Mexicans or hate white people, because that's not the way to go. I got friends that and it's sad to say sometimes. It's sad because it's the 90% of the white population is just throwing off the rest of, you know what I mean, with the bullshit. I say 90% of white Americans think they're better than black Americans, you know what I mean, that they deserve something better. And it's just, and I hate that because the 10% of really good people get caught up and everybody just like think that everybody's like that. And then you got the black folk that act other than themselves and do straight nigga shit, and then you got the white folk that just think that all us bad. And it's just all a big ball of confusion, man. It just need to be sorted out to where I try to tell people, I go all across the country, I say, how many races are there? People say 30, 40, 50, all type of questions. It's one race, the human race. Now, our skin tones, our hair, the way we talk, the way we articulate, these are all differences that make us all unique and beautiful people. We need to start appreciating the differences in our brothers and sisters instead of saying, I don't like him, he fat. I don't like him, he black. I don't like him, he white. I don't like him, he got a toboggan on his head. Let's not like them because they're just shitty people. If we will have a reason to feel some type of way about somebody, let's let that be the reason they've done something to us or done something to our loved ones. Let's have that be the reason. Not because of the color of their skin. Because I say every day, can I walk into a place and not be judged by the color of my skin? Can I just be judged by what comes out of my mouth? How I carry myself, how I present myself? Can we just go off that? Why do we have to have everybody with alarms until I start talking to them? Then they're like, you can tell like the tensed up, and then that's why I have to put, I hate to say it, and I say it jokingly to my friends. I say, yo, I'm gonna go up in here and put my white people voice on. And it's serious, and it's just, I don't want y'all to think like my man Hunter Trucker. I wouldn't have to do none of that with Hunter Trucker. Or Shirley, when I tell you I love Shirley. That's my sister. I always got her best interests at heart. Like I told her, leave Abilene. She been there longer than me, they ripping her off, leave. I told her that because that's my sister. I love her, I don't want to see her shorty. She just as white as this bag right here, but I love her to death. See what I'm saying? So I could never come out here and tell y'all that, because one of my daughters got a Puerto Rican mom and one of my daughters got a Caucasian mom. See what I'm saying? So I can never tell y'all to hate people, because I deals with people. The word Indian is a clue, and it's I'm white as they come and I'm Indian 80%. Okay? But here's the thing though. How can we respect anybody being Indian when we know that it was a time when white America said, when he was giving out land and reparations, a white man could pay $5 and he'd be considered an Indian, and they gave him land. So how can we really respect any of that? How can we really respect that, honestly, when we know about the $5 engine? Once again, you stole our land and you gave it to everybody else over us. That's cold-blooded. When you took something that was mine and you gave it to everybody else, and you still allow everybody to come over here, how is it that It doesn't matter who you are. If you're white, you're black, you're Mexican, you live here, you're paying taxes, but I can come from another country and buy me a truck and trailer. They're going to give me a loan to get me a truck and trailer, and I'm not going to pay taxes for 5 years. Okay, because blacks, whites, Mexicans, we all go in Jahafi store, the Arab store. They high as hell, they're charging us taxes, but they don't got to pay taxes for 5 years. That's the real problem. You know, we see these Arab truck drivers come out here, they coming over from different places, like, oh, we don't like these places, but they're coming over here and they're getting these trucks and trailers in 5 years, no taxes. Did you know if you live in Mexico, you can come to America, you buy a car, pay $7,000, $8,000 taxes, they go to a little office down in Mexico and they give them all their tax money back. Did you know that? See, these are the real issues in this country. Not that stuff, not that color shit. That stuff is the real problem. How us as American citizens, taxpaying citizens, how other people from other countries and you've given them a tax break. Can we, all I want, give me a year or two not paying taxes. I'll show you something. Okay, because they get 5 years. And the dude told me, said, when I hit my 5th year, I'm gonna pass it on to my brother, and he go pass it to his brother, and they go keep not paying taxes. How in the fuck are we supposed to compete with that? It's impossible to compete with that. You can't. These are the real issues. Not if somebody's white, somebody's black, somebody's brown. That shit ain't about nothing. Because all them people, they mix and they hustle together. They eat together. You know what I mean? They got a place they go to down there where all y'all don't think, down there in Antarctica, and all of them kick it together. Look it up. They all kick it together. They don't do that segregation. That's the shit they feed up here. Oh, let's go. Let's go. I needed you in here, New Life Trucking, because you got them jewels for me. I needed my man in here. Drew Hill is a mound in Ireland where Celtic pagans do ritual worship. Celtic druids. Okay? All right. From my understanding, 8 true is it was a black Irish. It was another name given to them. Exactly, and Thanksgiving is making a mockery of the slain real Indians. It is. The turkey is a symbolism, where the features represent the scalping of our ancestors' head, the cranberry sauce. You know, exactly. The Thanksgiving, I love. Let's get together and have our own holidays. Let's do that. Black History Month, it's Black History Day every day. Okay, because the people they talk about, they ain't telling you about the real shit. A lot of stuff that you see and you use every day was created by the black man. But I say this is something that was told to me. Black man invented it, white man invented the patent office. That was just told to me. And I'm not just saying that, that's just saying for my people, I've seen a white guy who created a car that ran off gas, they killed it. I mean, ran off water, they killed his ass. So, they killed him. People don't know that sports was created to distract us from paying attention. Yes, and it goes all the way back to Rome, the Roman days. Oh, the people getting frustrated. Give them a game. Give them a play. That's why they keep shooting you full of this shit. That's why you got sports year round. They don't want you to miss it. Don't pay attention to the crumbling education system. Don't pay attention to the economy. Don't pay attention to none of that. Just watch the sports, watch LeBron run up and down the court, even though you can never own none of this. Keep feeding, making me and my family rich. It is stupid. How in the world? And I'm going to leave y'all with this, because I've been on here way too long. I got to get me some sleep and call my wife before I close my eyes. Got to call my wife before I close my eyes and when I open them up. She's the first person I talk to when I open them, and the last person I talk to when I close them. So if I die in my sleep, my wife is the last person I talk to, okay? Come on. But I'm going to call her, but I'm going to leave y'all with this. Like, how, man, that nigga teeth like a jack-o'-lantern, man. Them just like one was here, one was here, one was here, one was here. Man, truck driver, people sell their soul for a bankroll. Exactly. Imagine if black people could agree that we're all black. Oh man, imagine if we could agree on anything. Imagine if we could agree on anything. Black Wall Street, they was jealous. Exactly. Poor people spend more money than rich people. That's true. Straight from Google. Straight from Google, NASA means to deceive. Calvin Whitehurst, I'm with you on that. I buy the bootleg Jordans. I wouldn't even buy them. We don't even need to participate in Jordan. Jordan ain't did shit for us. We don't need to buy that. We don't need to buy that. We don't need to buy that. I won't buy him. He got money, he invests money in prisons. Now when I know the prison industrial complex is something they made for people that look like me after slavery, I won't buy his shoes. We had that with the Negro League Baseball. The league made so much money that the whites wanted in. Hashtag facts. Go to the Negro League Museum in Kansas City. Yeah, why did that disband? And I'm gonna tell you why it disbanded. Because you got a sector, I'm gonna say 2% of black America that feel they need whites approval. They need white support. Like Chris Rock saying he won't do a Friday. Chris Tucker saying he won't do Friday because they said going back doing an urban film would tarnish his brand. Tarnish his brand. You black nigga. I was so disgusted when I heard that. I won't watch nothing here. Since Antarctica is not a nation and the UN is a intergovernmental organization, it is not mentioned in the UN flag. You came in and called that? Okay, I hear you, but these people have a thing of showing the truth to you right in front of your face. They do it on their cartoons and everything. They showed you 9/11 in The Simpsons. They showed you Trump in The Simpsons being president. They showed you a lot of stuff in The Simpsons. You better pay attention. There's a white doctor named Michael Jordan with money in prison, not the basketball player. I don't know. I seen something about he had the bread. Bitcoin. The US dollar has no value anymore. The euro dollar have been in talks for years. They both going down though. They are not the real Jews. I know that. They're trying to make themselves Jews. Them boys is rewriting history. I watched these two young Mason guys. They was talking about the period they tell you in history, the black period, the dark ages. It wasn't dark ages. It just was a lot of black people doing a lot of stuff and they don't teach you in school. He gonna let that ride? Hitler was inspired by the Europeans. I can believe it because after I seen what Queen Elizabeth did to the Asians, how the fuck you get in here? Yo, I got a fucking fly in here. Oh, that's the problem. Let's get all these lights on. I gotta get this nigga. I got a fly in here. You know how gross that is when they land, they throw up and shit. When the fly lands, he throws up and shits immediately when he lands. That is so gross, and I gotta kill his ass. I do not want him sleeping to me, landing on my lip while she, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm about to get up out of here, though. Let me just get some of these last comments. We just say, Parteehard Trucker, look up Walter Ashby Picker. Look up Walter. Yo, did my comment get blocked? Yeah, man, good luck. I'm so... Oh, they alright, then the good days. No doubt. Dave Dixon, appreciate you coming in rocking with me today. You said look up at who comment? BK all day. Masons and secret society now mine. They go by the teachings of King Solomon, who is or was a real king. Y'all keep telling me to look up Walter Ashby. Where is he at? William Bill Cooper, bro, got killed. Yeah, Bill Cooper. What y'all talking about? Look up Walter Ashby. Oh, no. Was a confusion of a fake Jake. What? What you say? Hold on. William Cooper was a confusion of a fake Jake. Hold up. Rewrite that. What are you talking about there? Low-key trolling and seeing what this guy will say or think. I still don't see why 23 is bad, and this is my first time hearing of this. There's lots of could say and back up Was will I not? I ain't trying to die. Bruh, listen, here's the thing. Here's the thing about the 23. I just started looking on that, and I don't have all everything that I was researching at the time about the number 23. I don't have everything right here. So another time I'll come back to it. But it was correlation, it was numerology stuff. Like Jordan number 23, his father died on 7/23, and it was something about 7/23 that was a point and period of time. It's a whole bunch of this numerology shit, and I can't remember it all right now, but I sure would. And when I get it, I'll bring it back for you. One word, Chris. Y'all keep telling me to look up. I don't see what y'all tell me to look up. Oh, Walter Ashby, you tell me to look it up, like check it out. All right, cool. Walter Ashby play. Hey, you follow me on IG? Like, send that to me. I ain't gonna remember. What's up, Shay? Hey, listen, man. Before I get up out of here, man, look up Malcolm X. You already, we gotta start understanding who. Exactly, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. How y'all feel about Elijah Muhammad? Because I seen some of the last talks where he said, where some of y'all probably gonna get upset, but Malcolm X said that Farrakhan had some shit going on with the Klan. Not Farrakhan, my bad. I'm sorry. Along with Elijah Muhammad, and it was like, how could he go in certain places and da. It was like they had some pact going on, and he said that, and he got killed shortly after that. I seen something where he was talking about that, and I didn't know that. I was like, wow. So I'm like, the cheese is being bit, like I said, just like anybody they've been bringing to us, man. Just like Malcolm, like Martin Luther King, he found out later on, listening to some of the stuff he said, he thought they tricked him, and he realized it at the end. And when he realized, and he tried to tell us that he had been tricked, they killed his ass. So it's like Malcolm X. Malcolm X tried to tell us the truth, they killed his ass too. You know what I mean? Had beef. We always have beef. What y'all? Hey, hold up, fam. So you from NC and y'all always had beef with the SC? What's happening with that? I ain't gonna lie, we always had beef with y'all. I'm gonna tell you when the beef started with North Carolina. Where I fell out with North Carolina, because I grew up in South Carolina. Where I fell out with y'all is when they gave y'all the Panther Stadium. I was pissed off. I said, North Carolina, fuck. When they gave y'all stadium, when they gave y'all that Panther Stadium, that's when I was mad. Like, we should have got that. You see what I'm saying? We should have got that in South Carolina. But, I mean, it is what it is. It was just all fun. Like I said, none of them teams belong to us. So I don't care. It is what it is. But anyway, listen, man. I really enjoyed this live feed. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I enjoyed the back and forth with y'all, man. I hope y'all have a blessed day, man. And keep it between the mustard and the mayonnaise. This your boy Parteehard. Stay safe and stay sucker free.